Salute, 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 y'all. Salute. Can you dig it? You are now rocking with the BEST, baby. Big Dice is back in the building again, y'all. I see City Bomb in the building. Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? It's a fact. And I got the quote-unquote T-shirts coming quicker than y'all would ever imagine. Quicker than y'all would ever imagine. And that's a fact. Let me know who up in the building so far, man. I think I got a good one for y'all tonight, too. I think I got a pretty good one for y'all tonight, man. I'm going to take y'all on a little walk down memory lane. Yeah. I got a good one for y'all tonight, man. We're going to take a walk down memory lane. Peso Honcho, salute. If you know what y'all see on the screen right there, Boosters Incorporated, y'all. Boosters Incorporated. I got a special guest pulling up tonight, y'all. One of my closest and dearest friends. Actually, I'm gonna keep it funky with you. Right now, as of right now, the individual that's pulling up today, damn near know everything about my life. And so we separated and I moved to North Carolina. I'm talking about from day one. I'm talking about from high school, from junior high. I'm talking about from the neighborhood, from day one, from stealing pit bulls, from running trains on girls to having hooky parties. Matter of fact, King KUFI is in the building. He's in the building, y'all. He's in the building so far. Yo, cool. You see I got your thing up there, right? Boosters Incorporated. You dig? Magnificent Mecca. I see you in the building. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yo, everybody in the building right now, do me a favor, y'all. If y'all not subscribed to Magnificent Mecca, a.k.a. Boss Victims, do me that favor, man. Do me that favor, y'all. Word up. If you want to hear something from a righteous sister that's overcame some obstacles that the average person, the average man wouldn't overcome, get on over there and get them good blessings from her, man. Word up. When you least expect it, she'll say something. Because God worked through people, man, and she's definitely an angel. When you least expect it, she gonna say something to let you understand who you are. And if you got a good heart or a good spirit or you got some sense in your head, you're gonna definitely catch on to what she's saying. Nothing but blessings. Word up. I'm not playing with y'all, man. I guess I'm gonna have to keep talking about this, man. I got 5 people involved right now, y'all. 4 dudes and 1 woman. For the Big Dice dating game, y'all. Word up. For the Big Dice dating game. And I keep telling y'all, the deadline is February the 4th. The first show is going to be that following Saturday at February the 11th. We got 15 in the building. Oh, nah, you ain't got to type nothing, Koof. I'm about to drop the link in a few minutes. All you're going to have to do is push it. I got you, bro. I got you. I got you. Don't even worry about it. I got you, God. I got you. When I drop the link, all you're going to have to do is press it. It's going to be 3 prongs that come up, Safari, Google, or whatever. Hit the one at the bottom. It's going to pull you into the studio. You press the button to make sure that your mic is working. It's going to say press the button to make sure your mic is working. You're going to see your volume going up and down. And all jokes aside, my dude, I see you in the background and I'm pulling you up. Can you dig it? And you'll be right up here with me. Oh, come on, Mac. Don't start that. Don't get me on my sentimental shit. It's too early. I've been drinking. Don't get me on my sentimental shit. You know I break down. You're the big nigga break down. You know I'm a Virgo. You know I get real emotional. Don't do that to me. We got gangsters in the building. Don't do that. We got gangsters in the building. Chill. Stop doing that to me, y'all. Word up. Oh, yeah, y'all. There's something else I'm getting involved with, too, my man brought to the table. The metaverse thing. And I was hearing something just yesterday on TV about the man that owns Twitter. The dude that owns Twitter. This is the deepest shit I heard. The dude that owns Twitter has a database of electronic robotic humanoids that's gathering DNA and information about our everyday interactions. Everything that y'all putting up on Twitter is being stored into a computer database that one day eventually artificial intelligence is gonna run the world. And now I'm telling you about the metaverse thing because I don't know what they got in store for us coming up with these epidemics and these pandemics that keep coming through, these plagues like they used to say back in the days in the Bible. Now they talking about they got a microscopic chip that they have already inserted in the brains of some humans, and they're doing experiments and tests right now where you don't even have to have this module on anymore. You can actually sit right there and think about going into the metaverse and go right in. Empress Cat, I see you in the building. Word up, man. You stay conscious. I already know you stay conscious, so certain stuff I know you're going to know about. We got 18 in the building, y'all. How them like buttons look? I hope we lined up like 2:45. SMMGZ, I see you in the building. Oh, yeah, I'm glad you pulled up, man. I got some Brooklyn history for y'all tonight, man. I got some cold-blooded Brooklyn history right now, man. If y'all ain't see this, y'all just coming in, y'all see what that say? Boosters Incorporated. You remember I did the first episode the week before last with the infamous Rack Low. Shout out to all my low lives. Matter of fact, my little cousin right here is about to pull up. He got another chapter of his low lives because he's definitely a low life, stamped and marked in. And I'm going to show y'all, I done pulled up some of his pictures and stuff like that to let y'all know he stay fly. You know what I'm saying? He stay fly. Don't get it twisted. The young guard stay fly. You understand what I'm saying to you? My nigga need to be modeling. Check him out, y'all. Yeah, my nigga need to be modeling. Word up, cool. They don't know you've been doing this shit forever, man. Got some of the fastest hands in Brooklyn, man. Word up. Shout out to him, man. He up in the building. We're going to do a little memory lane. And we're going to talk about certain things tonight that I ain't even really understand was bothering him because I ain't even speak to him in so many years because, like I said, he going to tell you a lot about his life story. Certain things that happened. He went to jail. You know, I'm out in the street doing my thing, running around. I'm out of town, back and forth, you know, shaking and baking. And he doing his thing too, you know what I'm saying? And then he caught a little charge or whatever like that. But he home now. My man got children and he got grandchildren. He got kids that just like him. I got a couple of pictures stored up for y'all. Great grandson, I see you in the building. Dunbars, I see you in the building. And we got the, what? We got the 050 Artist Morrison in the building, man. We got the Tory Lanez up in here, man. We got the Tory Lanez twin up in here. Yo, Artist, I got a good one for you tonight, baby. That low life shit is coming right back up on the screen. You see what it say, Boosters Incorporated. Word up. Johnny Boyd, I see you in the building. For everybody that's coming in for the first time, if y'all not subscribed, do me a favor, y'all. Hit that subscribe button, man, and go one step further for me. Just one step further. It's free. All you got to do is hit that bell notification. You know what I'm saying? To know when I'm going live. Word up. And if, like I said, if y'all not surprised, if y'all not subscribed, y'all see his name. Y'all see how to spell it. Artist with 2 S's. You dig what I'm saying? Go support my man. Great content. Matter of fact, I think I got one of the wickedest intros in YouTube. But my man, he got a fire-ass intro too. Word up. Like I said, you can tell who really putting it together. We got 22 in the building, y'all. I usually do it at 10, but since we got 22, let's go. Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Yo, salute. Yo, Johnny boy, don't think I don't know where it is, man. Utica and Union. We got Utica Avenue in the building. We got my man Peso Honcho up in the building. We got Artist Morrison up in the building. Yo, we in here. Brooklyn go everywhere, but everywhere don't come to Brooklyn, y'all. If y'all understand what I'm saying, show me in the chats, man. Brooklyn go everywhere, but everywhere don't go to Brooklyn, man. If you notice, some of the greatest rappers, some of the toughest rappers got robbed in Brooklyn. You see what happened to Slick Rick. He even wrote that on one of the songs. He said, this was the moment I feared. He said, I went up in the club and I seen a whole bunch of girls and then a whole bunch of Brooklyn niggas shatters my world. I was ashamed. I was in pain. I wish I had not came. I had to kindly pick up my face and then ride home on the train. You heard what Mobb Deep said when he went to the weed spot, when he came to motherfucking to the Star. When he came by LG, you see what them niggas did. They jumped on him like some bees in the woods, man. If you don't, you heard what Lil' Kim said. If you don't got a pass or you don't got a representative, don't come to Brooklyn, man. Shout out to all my niggas from Brooklyn in the building. Shout out to all my Utica Avenue niggas. Shout out to my Albany Projects niggas. Shout out to my Fort Greene niggas, my Jackie Robinson niggas, my Brevoort niggas. You dig what I'm saying? My Roosevelt Houses niggas. You dig what I'm saying? My East New York niggas, my Linden Houses, my Howard Projects niggas. You dig what I'm saying? My Suffalo Projects niggas, my Boulevard Houses. Come on, man. The list goes on and on. Wherever I go, I go. You dig? Like my man Artist said, when I'm in Brooklyn, they show me love. When I'm in the Bronx, they show me love. When I'm in Queens, they show me love. Shout out to Artist Morrison. I like that shit, man. That shit get me hyped when I watch that shit. Matter of fact, y'all, when I did the little segment, when I was just talking about, I told y'all to go over to my man channel. He was the one that brought it to my attention about the 6-year-old child shooting a school teacher. Well, back to the show. Let's get right. For all of y'all that mess with that good grab and that good fronto, you tired of going to them Arab stores with all that pesticide shit smelling like ammonia? Go over to Instagram to therealfronto.com, leaving a DM. Big Dice sent me. He gonna give you 15% off the motherfucking packages. Best grabber, best fronto in the world. Can y'all dig what I'm saying? Let's go. Salute. 24 in the building, y'all. We just started, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Hit that like button for me, man. For real. You know we ain't gonna forget Coney Island. Come on, Empress Cat. A big modern thing this. South Brooklyn this. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we got some stuff that we gonna talk about tonight, y'all. Because you know over here we trying to get everything correct. And we trying to get our minds and our bodies and our soul and everything around us back towards that righteous path. Like I said, I'm doing a dating game for the ladies and the gentlemen that want to come up and try something different besides what the world got for you. And also, ladies, I just announced this every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. The only day on the week that I'm only going at 9 p.m. is going to be ladies' night. Empress Cat, Mecca, you know I need y'all in the building. You know what I'm saying? I want some good women to come up here and tell us what we can do as a whole, as a group, as men, that can get back to strengthening up the bonds between man and woman. You know what I'm saying? To get that smile coming back, get that growth, get that love, get that appreciation for each other coming back. So if I get some women to come up here and give us their honest input on certain things that us as men have been doing to disappoint them, maybe I can get some real strong positive men up here to talk about certain situations where they know they have been disappointed or they have disappointed someone. And then we can get to a better solution, because we never know how many people watching. And I used to say, maybe I won't affect one person, but let me explain something to you. I know I'm touching more than one person. I just started, and there's 27 people in the building. You dig what I'm saying? And I see it from the comments, and I appreciate y'all. Everybody that takes the time to leave a comment for me, I really appreciate that, man. If you notice, I answer everything. Like I said, you take the time to tell me how you feel, and you take the time to tell me what's on your mind. The least I could do is answer you. And like I said, you don't have to hit the like button. If you feel as though a show or something like that you didn't like and it really didn't get you the way that it usually do, hit that dislike button. But I just ask you to do me one favor, leave in the comment section what you didn't like about it, what you need me to sharpen up, what you need me to get a better grasp on, and let me know if you need to break something down or I need to break something down a little more simpler. Because each one teach one, and it's my job, it's my duty as a black man to civilize anything that needs to be or that doesn't want to be civilized. That's just how I was taught. Word up. We got my man Dunbar's up in the building, y'all. North Carolina battle rapper. Y'all seen him on the stage. Y'all seen him up on Harlem Legend. Giving them that raw, Remember the other night I did a show on domestic violence. Me and my family was talking about that earlier, about certain things he went through with his son's mother, certain things I went through with my son's mother, certain things that we was taught as children that we took with us to our adulthood that we really didn't understand. We really didn't get the whole concept of what was trying to be taught to us when we was children. Like, if there's anybody in the chat that went through this, do me a favor, give me some hearts in the chat. If any of y'all in the chat grew up with parents that believed in disciplining you the minute they beat you or corrected you for something you did wrong, if y'all went through this, let me see some hearts. The real parents usually said, the reason why I'm beating you now is because I love you. Listen to what they told us as we was children. Even though their intentions was correct, they told us, the reason why I'm putting my hands on you, the reason why I may be beating you with this belt is because I love you. I'm trying to teach you something before the world shows you something when you become an adult. Because, you know, when you become an adult and you get, like they say, in trouble or do things that's out of order, it's either one or two, three places you're going to go. You're either going 4 places. You're going to go to a mental facility. You're going to go to a hospital. You're going to go to jail. Or you're going to die. You're going to go to the graveyard. You see what Empress Cat said? And shout out to my grandmother, Edna McLeod. Yo, cool. You ain't never seen this picture, say cool. This is my grandmother and grandfather. They was at the Cotton Club back in the days. Just like you said, Empress Cat, that beautiful woman right there, when I got on her nerves, she said, go on out there and get that switch. And my grandmother, if you went and got one of them little switches, she had a trick for you. She go out there and get another little switch and then get another little switch and then braid like 3 of them together and get to cutting your ass. I know y'all remember that. Because good people up in here. I know y'all remember that. Well, like I said, I got a good show for y'all tonight. Yo, say cool. I'm about to drop the link, man. You about to see the link right now. You see that link that you see coming across the bottom? The Big Dice Chronicles. All you got to do is take your hand and push that. When you push where it say the Big Dice Chronicles, it's going to prompt you to a screen. Push the one that says, the one on the bottom. I think it's Safari or something like that. It's going to pull you into the studio. It's going to tell you to check your microphone and press that button. You know everything else. And then you come on up. Anybody else want to pull up or drop the link? I mean, I dropped the link. Want to pull up in a few minutes or whatever after my family get up here. And we tell y'all a little story about Brooklyn. You know, you're more than welcome. Great grandson. You know I want to hear your input. Magnificent Mecca. You know I want to hear everybody in the building. Whoever want to pull up. Y'all all more than welcome. Ain't nothing but family over here. You're right, great grandson. That switch was serious. But then some of us, when we became of age of adults, I don't know if I'm the only one. I'm speaking for myself now. We came across certain situations that we didn't understand. Some of us came across some women that we didn't understand. Some women that were very boisterous. Some women that some people may say were very disrespectful. Some women that say were very, very vulgar. And I even came across a couple of women that did things that if it was to happen to me today, I'd just say it's your loss and leave. But when you're coming up in the hood, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, you're not really growing up yet. So it seems like we had this dumbass insinuation that our women were our property. Yeah. A lot of dudes, we got some dudes still got this ignorance in their heart to this day. I see you in the back, cool. I see you in the back. Some of them still got that ignorance to this day. Some of us got the nerve to tell us what they can't say. They can't even voice their opinion, man. I got my childhood family right here, man. He about to pull up, man. We about to get it on, man.
I'm up. Okay. Salute, Big Dice. What's good with you, baby?
We got the KUFI King in the building, y'all.
Yeah, I'm here, baby. I'm here. What's going on? What's going on, world?
Tell the people
How y'all
about yourself.
doing?
Tell them about your Instagram and all that, man. Tell them where they can find you at, man.
Oh, you can follow me on KINGKUFI3 on Instagram. That's King KUFI 3 on Instagram. My Facebook, I'm not on there, but it's Say Cool Traveling on Facebook. Everything is positive, nothing negative, and we keep it fresh.
That's a fact. Oh, matter of fact, speaking of fresh, cool, I was just telling them, because you always been fly, but I said, yo, you know what? My man need to be modeling, man. Where you was at when you took this picture right here, cool? Where you was at, man? Where you was at?
Right there, you know, funny thing, I was at work when I took that picture.
Fly ass Vans and jacket on.
Yeah, you see them tools, right? You see them tools, right? You know, you want for your brother what you want for yourself. So it ain't nothing but inspiration.
That's
I had to take it to 112 on them, Dice.
That's right. That's what I thought about.
I had to take it to
this picture right here. I showed him this picture right here. You looking like you standing on the runway right there, man.
Oh, no question. That day actually meant a lot to me because one of my beloved homeboys passed away, and that's Vinny's. Downtown Brooklyn. So, you know, we went to Vinny's and spent a little change, and you know what I mean? And that was one of the last times we went shopping together. So that was a wonderful day right there, B. Rest in peace to the cuz Eastwood too.
And then I snatched this one up off your Instagram too. Shout out to my man Antoine Lowe, Mr. Whitley. Uh-huh.
Oh yeah. You already know. That's my man Antoine right there. He get busy with the Lizzie with Cold Fizzy in the city. That's my guy right there. I love him. That's my
Fishing low life right there. That's a fact.
Official. But
that
see,
is the one that made me smile the most, man. Tell me something about this picture, man. What's this, man?
Oh, right there, that's my sons right there. That's Isaiah and Messiah. You know what I mean? Because, you know, they're my baby bubbas right there. I love them so much. And, you know, I get them what they need. You know what I mean? I just got to spend more time. But those are my sons right there.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Yo, cool. Tell them something. Tell them something about yourself, man. And tell them some of the trials. Tell them how it started off. Tell them how we met. Tell them how long we've been rocking, and then tell them about yourself, man. It's your floor, man. It's your floor. Because this, remember y'all when I was telling y'all that I bumped into, this is my friend right here, but this is like my brother. I can't even put a definition, tell you the truth, y'all. I can't even really put no definition on who he is to me, because this man right here, honestly, all jokes aside, him and Dello is the only men alive, and my friend Do Dirty, David Cooper, is the only men alive. But this man right here can really, really tell stories that I forgot about that we was right there for, because he also went with me to Vanguard when we went to school with Biggie Smalls. You dig what I'm saying?
Fact. That's the whole fact.
Crownsville in the building. He got IS 390. I see you in the building. Risk Freedom. I see you in the building. Yo, talk to him, cool. Tell him who you are.
Right, so basically, I give the world a quick rundown, but not a quick rundown. Like, I grew up in Brooklyn, and I was born in Brooklyn Jewish Hospital. All right, 1973. Moved to Pacific and Nostrand. My pops was a mechanic. He was always kind of hard on me, but you know, as I got older, I know he meant nothing but the right way. You understand what I'm saying? And you know, I grew up in Crown Heights as well, and my grandmom's is from Albany Projects. And you know, basically, you know, they got the crib, they moved to Park Place between Utica and Schenectady, but my mom's always lived in Bedford-Stuyvesant. So around that time, when you grown up, you would get zoned to the school that you live by.
That's right.
But I lived with my mom, but I stayed with my grandmoms. You understand what I'm saying? So I was going to IS 390. So my first year in 390, bro, my very first year, I seen a bunch of my friends that I was hanging with, like Antoine, my man Ronaldo, Curtis, but I didn't really have too much engagement with them. And, you know, my mom's bought me a Wrangler suit. It was a Wrangler jean suit and a pair of 575 New Balance. I'll never forget it. And I went to school and everybody was looking and they was like, yo, we don't wear those. Wranglers is for stranglers and Lees is for fleas. And I was looking like, damn. He said, you got to get the guest jump. I said, how you get a guest? What is that? He said, we be boosting. So in my mind, when he told me about boosting, I'm thinking these dudes is selling fireworks. I don't know. I was just that naive that I'm thinking automatically they were selling fireworks on 4th of July and save their money. So someone was like, yo, you want to cut school with us and go to A&S downtown? And I'm like, oh, okay. So we went to A&S downtown. Now, around this time, you would take the, what's that, either the 2 or the 3 train, right, Dice? Help me out a little bit. But the train station, when you get off the train, there was an exit where you will be able to walk directly inside.
Horse Street.
Right. You would
Horse
be
Street
able
on the 2 train, 2 or 3 train.
Right. You will be able to walk inside the store. So we went into the part of the store where everything was like the clearance area. I remember it, but they all popped the alarms, and I tried to pop an alarm with my tooth, but so happened, I cracked my tooth anyway, but they bagged the shit up and I walked out with it. And they was like, yeah, you're going to be the bag man and all this. And, you know, after a while, I got tired of that shit. So I stopped walking out with bags for people.
That's right.
A lot of people that was into what I was into around that time, they can't say they didn't cross that threshold where somebody threw something up their back.
Oh, yeah, I was Big Boo bag man. My
you
first
know,
meal I
so,
went out with Big Boo. Shout out to Big Boo.
Yeah, shout out to Big Boo. And, you know, around that time, you know, when you was being able to be a trendsetter, you also became a moving target. So eventually, IS 390 kicked me out. All right. And then I went to 57 in Bedford-Stuyvesant. And to me, when I went to 57, it was like a lot of dudes wasn't really doing what dudes was doing in Crown Heights, because I'm rolling with dudes from St. John's and Utica. And this is way before Low Life. Okay, right. Mind you. This is way before Low Life. And I'm not saying 10, 20 years before. No, I'm saying maybe about 2 or 3, maybe no more than 3 years before Low Life. Because it's always been there. It's just that dudes. But we get back to that part in a minute. But as I started doing things, you had dudes that was into stealing cars. You had dudes that was into selling crack. You had dudes that was into stealing clothes. So the dudes that I really hung out with was stealing. So we would be up there, and then we would, you know, bum rush the stores, sell the clothes to the Jamaicans, make the money to perhaps get a bus ticket to go to Jersey to go steal some polo, or basically run out. But it was always a hustle with me and my friends. And there's so many, how can I say, low lifes or boosters incorporated. It's so many names I can go on for days, right? And it ain't what you wear, it's how you wear it.
That's right.
It ain't what you do, it's how you do it. So like with this beloved brother right here, Dice, we spent so much time together because it wasn't like any and everybody was doing certain things, all right? And I could remember going around writing my name on walls with Dice, and you know, then somebody see you writing your name like, oh, that's you, and then you tagging your name everywhere you go, you wearing this, you being on point. But at the same time, we always was about that money, bro.
That's right.
100%. So it's like growing up, I was not really that good of a drug dealer, even though I got locked up for selling crack. Like back then, them Jamaican dudes were tying some of them dudes up in them crack spots, the chains next to a radiator.
That's right.
They was beating dudes up. They was beating these niggas up, man, and making them sell crack for them, bro. I was that what, you know what I mean? But this is what was going on. So I wasn't even trying to get caught up too much in that. Dice, you know.
That's right.
We used to run around, son. Come on, man. Like we used to run around the King's Plaza, tear them up, go to White Plains, tear them up, come back to the hood and do all kind of other stuff.
Straight to St. John's Park.
Straight to St. John's Park, bro. And then, you know, around that time, I can honestly say that the thing was to go in the store and steal all their 40-ounce beers. I mean, niggas used to steal beers back and forth. And then, you know, like you start separating. You know, dudes start getting money, dudes start getting killed. Rest in peace to my good friend Darnell DeBerry too. That
Shout
was
out
one of my
Darnell
best
DeBerry
friends.
from Smurfville Projects, man.
But he's originally, hold on, he's originally from Eastern Parkway. So, you know, like he's from the Wolfpack area over there, but
Shout
they
out
moved
Pack,
because,
and yeah, that's right. Shout out Pack and Doc and all of them. That's right.
and you got to remember, even Smurf Village is one of our newest projects in Brooklyn that's old. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, like a lot of people came and went. But what I do know, me growing up, the boosters never got their props. And I'm here to give our story. I'm not talking about the nigga that killed 1,000 niggas and had 100 crack spots and choked everybody up. It was never no tough guy shit with me.
That's right.
And I always had fought. Nobody can never say, yo, they sat there and washed me and I ain't fight back, because this is what we was into. All right. And we have to get back to, all right, not trying to, I guess, per se, son of young dudes that may be getting more money than you. They don't owe you old niggas nothing.
That's right.
But if you're not showing and proving within yourself, they're not going to respect it. That's why I'm here on the Big Dice platform to tell you it's never too late to be great. I would never think I would be a grandfather at this day and age, or being on this platform talking to somebody I grew up for over 30 plus years.
That's right.
Dice was with me when these dudes got me. He saw things that, you know, traumatized a young man in his mind, like, you know what, I can't move like this no more, or I can't be around these type of dudes. We had elders, Dice, that was trying to command us, that was strung out or cracked inside the bathroom, nigga.
It's a fact.
And a lot of our elders that we looked up to was like, damn, man, him. And then if you ain't the victim, you the victor.
That's right.
So either you on the opposite side of the pipe, or you on the other side of the pipe, and then it's like, what am I to do? Go get a summer job? It was even a taboo to get caught eating lunch inside the lunchroom in high school, son.
That's right.
It was a taboo to even go to the corner store and fold up your food stamp and then Poppy open it wide. Oh, you have food stamp. Dad, give them a sandwich. When you're trying to hide your food stamps.
That's right.
So we grew up like that, Dice. But I tell you, man, I had so many memories, and it's not one low life story I've missed, bro. So shout out to the low lives, yes. But I got maybe about 90,000 man hours under my belt with that shit. I don't even know if 90,000 million minutes of work, but that's how long I've been around with
That's right.
that. With that.
That's right.
Guys, tell these niggas when we went to King's Plaza when we was little, bro. Tell them what happened, yo. And this is human. I want you guys, all the people that's out there, to learn from our mistakes. And remember, it's never too late to be great, bro.
Yo, we went to Toys R Us, right? We all go to Toys R Us. We back in the days. This is when Intellivision was out, ColecoVision, and stuff like that, Atari 52. So they had this security guard out there. He just kept watching us. So none of us got nothing that day. Well, that's what we thought. We walking from Toys R Us, coming down the strip, because it was an Italian restaurant back there called Tony's.
Yeah.
This nigga Sekou pulls out Frogger cartridges. I love it when a plan comes through. We happen to look back, y'all. It's a tall black man with cowboy boots chasing us, the detective from the fucking Toys R Us, for them damn 2 cartridges. The nigga Sekou take off. That nigga shoot right past us like he ran for the Olympics and came back carrying them, yo.
Yo, he picked me up and he even jawed me and carried me back to the store. But it had to be about maybe 7 or 8 of us, but it just seems like I always wanted to bust the grape. Like I always wanted to catch wreck, and whoever wasn't fast enough, that's just what it was. And I was dealing off an impulse. And me and you spoke about impulsiveness earlier, Dice. And sometimes things can be normal when you do things on impulse. You understand what I'm saying? So with that shoplifting shit, yo, bro, I even Slept, me and my man Corey Lee slept in Macy's and got locked up from Brevoy Projects. I could tell real stories about this shit. These is all facts. Even my man Rod Dollar, he's like a rapper and a friend of mine as well. He came to me and said, yo, cool. You know, you took me on my first meal ever in life. Don't let it fool you. A lot of dudes came from Boost and they just moved on.
That's right.
Some dudes just got stuck. Simple as that. Can we go on?
31 in the building. Hit that like button, man. And yo, Baby Grizz, yeah, we remember Mustafa, God bless the dead. Baby Grizz said he remember you, say cool. He said, oh shit, that's KUFI.
That's right.
Y'all know.
That's right. I had 2 Jerry G's, 3 Polo Gooses at the same time back then. I was switching up on them niggas. This is a fact. Dice had the 3.
What about Albee Square Mall? Yeah, we terrorized that too, Empress Cat. We terrorized the mall too.
Listen, certain dudes couldn't even go in that game room downtown at Albee Square Mall because them downtown niggas would be in that back staircase waiting for you.
Mike G, I see you in the building. Precious Pearl, I see you in the building. Como te llamos? Did I say that right? Senorita. My man said, what's going on with NYC? Everybody live is talking about Brooklyn today. Spread love, it's the Brooklyn way. The Moet and Alizé keep us pissy. The girls used to miss me. Now they diss me. Now they write letters because they miss me. Get them, K. Get them, cool.
Hey, check this out, though, right?
Great grandson says, say cool. You remember Woodbury?
Of course I remember Woodbury. Woodbury is from N.A. Rock. I remember Woodbury. Woodbury is one of the first dudes I seen with a sheepskin back in the days. The whole fit. Right there on Jefferson and Nostrand. He probably remember that day if Woodbury's in the building.
Empress Cat, you don't know nothing. Empress Cat, you don't know nothing about no Benetton, Empress. You don't know nothing about no Benetton. You're looking at the KUFI King right here, man.
Come on, man. Like I've been getting fresh since the Gap was selling Levi's, baby. This is a fact.
This is a fact. And he was always skinny, so I used to get mad. I ain't gonna front. I was hating y'all because they ain't have no big and tall Ralph Lauren back in the days. You dig what I'm saying? The biggest size was like 38. You dig what I'm saying? And this nigga was always slim, so he always had to fly shit, and I had to find what I find. Precious Pearl, I don't know what you saying to me in Espanol, but I know it's nice. So thank you.
Hey, yo, and you know what's another thing that kind of helped us influence a lot of things, because when I was running around the period of time I was running with the low lifes on St. John's and Utica, dudes was moving strategically and everybody kind of played their part. And I remember, do you remember Dan? Not Danny from your side, Dan. This guy used to hold the radio. He would never steal anything.
Hold on, you talking about Crazy Dan?
Yeah.
Dog skin that used to walk with the dog, had the German Shepherd in the state.
Yes.
Crazy.
So,
you know what Dan got locked up for?
Nah.
I'm gonna tell you what Dan went to jail for. Rest in peace to Ramel. Let me see if you remember what happened. Dan got arrested for killing Ramel over his Jerry G code at the court building.
Nah, I don't remember that.
Yeah, that's why he went to jail. And the reason why I know that, because them niggas had me in 77 Precinct on a dumbass motherfucking robbery with the dude named Ruddy. And a girl, I'm not gonna say her name because I don't want to start no foolish shit, even though this 20 years later, but I'm just gonna tell you this. I will talk about this on the phone. One of the girls that went to IS 210, she was dealing with Dan back in the days, right? I never forget this shit, because you know in the 77 Precinct on the second floor, they had the holding cell by the robbery unit. I'm listening to the detective on the phone with the young lady I'm gonna talk to you about. Her name start with a T. That's what I'm gonna tell you. And she was on the phone right there talking to Dan on the phone and was like, yo, you gonna be home? Well, I'm getting ready to come to your house right now. I'm on the way. Well, go straight home, because it was cold. It was in the wintertime. And the police went to his crib and locked him up, and I ain't seen Dan since.
Wow. But, you know, and another, I hear you on that one, but, you know, dude used to be with us, right? But he would never steal anything.
Hold on. Crownsville said it wasn't Dan. So maybe I was told false. Well, I know he went to jail for it. He went to jail for it. Because I was in jail on a robbery. I was in the 77 Precinct on a robbery.
Well,
word up. Because, as a matter of fact, the reason why I know a little bit more about this, Because shout out to his baby mother. Her name is Tanisha. She's from Albany Projects, from 1191.
Okay.
She was his baby mother because they was childhood sweethearts. God bless the dead. His name was Ramel. And he went to the party that night. He had a aqua blue and a pink Jerry G.
Okay.
And unfortunately, he got killed that night over that coat.
Wow. I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yo, say, don't hold it down. I'm switching to my iPad. Don't go nowhere. Talk to people.
Yeah, but like I was saying, you know, it would be like a thing where, you know, you got certain dudes that would hold doors open. You know what I mean? We would hit them off. It was a lot going on, but then you had to worry about the treachery at the end of the day. So if you wasn't strong enough to hold it down on the go home, because sometimes dudes that didn't catch no fucking wreck would try to rob you at the end of the day. This is a fact. This is a whole entire fact. And if you let it happen once, it's going to happen twice. Let it happen twice, it's going to happen again. You know, and it happened to me maybe twice with certain people. But you know what I did? I went and made my own crew. Feel me? I went and made my own motherfucking crew. And this is a whole entire fact. And I can name names. But we still on dice?
Yeah, we on, baby.
Yeah, but around that time, I'm going to take them to around, like, I would say 88, 89, right? That's when I brought my cousin Flip outside.
Shout out Flip.
That's my cousin Jamel, for niggas that don't know. My man Antoine and my man Bourne. Now, the four of us hung on Nostrin and Pacific. So if anybody knows about Nostrin and Pacific, they know what was going on over there.
Infamous crack block. Infamous crack block.
Not only that, but it was a lot of action on Nostrin. Feel me? You know, so we started hanging over there. But what we did, what me, Antoine, and Bourne did, we took that low life St. John's mentality and we brought it to these niggas over there. And we had these niggas running out of stores with us.
That's right.
Because they was on digging pockets. All them Notion Avenue niggas was kind of like snatching diamonds in Midtown and digging pockets and all this bullshit. Some of us couldn't run that fast. Hold up. Damn. And you know what's crazy? The light-skinned nigga that we and you went to school with. You don't remember that day? Me, you, and him went up on the Ave and he hit that pocket and bought us sneakers and gave us money. You don't remember that shit?
It's the reefer.
The light-skinned boy, Dice.
You're not talking about Rich, is you?
Nah, son, the light-skinned dude, he went to Vanguard with us, man.
Oh, Perry. Shout out my man
Perry.
From Notion Avenue.
Perry.
Shout out my man Perry and Light from Notion Avenue, his little brother Light. That's a fact, Perry.
You don't remember Perry did that shit? He was like, yo,
that's
just hold me down.
Shout out Perry. That's right. That's a fact.
And right after that, we walked around the block. We went to Speedy's.
Yeah, that's right.
And he bought us sneakers and gave us money.
That's right. When he dug the pocket from up the block on
Come
Fulton.
on, you don't remember that? And we went right back to school, bro.
Went right back to Vanguard.
Come on.
Shout out to Perry and Light from Notion Avenue. That's a fact.
Perry. I'll never forget that. I appreciate that, Perry, because that was a good look.
Word
son.
Up. Light-skinned Perry with the pretty green eyes. That's right.
Yeah, bro. And I probably haven't seen that dude since.
Yeah, Perry was from Notion and Madison with Ishmael in them.
Right. I
Waukesha in them. Shout out to Ishmael and Waukesha in them. Word
up.
Waukesha's
my cousin.
And Trevor. I didn't know that. Say, cool, Waukesha your cousin?
Waukesha's my fucking cousin, son. She was in a rap group or a singing group. That's my cousin. That's my old cousin.
We'll talk about this off the air, man.
Yeah, son. But listen, around that time, we went to Nostrin. We hanging out. For the people that's my age, they had a club on Rogers Avenue called the Sweat Box, son.
That's right. The Eagle's Nest.
You know, so it was like, this day and age, how can I say it to you, Dice?
Yo, say cool. Baby Grizz, Baby Grizz is? That's Ern. That's Puerto Rican E family from St. John's. He said he went to Vanguard too. That's where we went, Baby Grizz. That's where we went to school with Biggie Smalls.
That's right. We went to school with Big, and I think I was 15 when I was in Vanguard, and I passed the test That's why they let me in that motherfucker. They let me in
Word
there.
up.
They let me in there. You know what I mean? And around that time, everybody wasn't wearing polo gooses. Everybody didn't have a Jerry G.
That's
Everybody
right.
didn't have certain stuff, and there was certain stigma where somebody would say, "Oh, you don't have no Lizzie hole in your clothes, so it doesn't count."
That's right. They say you didn't steal it. They say you
You didn't
bought it.
steal it. You bought it, so it don't count. This was all what they was
People's 212.
incorporating.
I see you in the building. Yeah,
They
yeah.
was incorporating that shit in our head back then.
My
But
fault, people's 212. You right. I ain't mean it like that. Pause. You right. No man is supposed to say no man has pretty eyes. So I'm just gonna say with the green eyes. You're right. You got that, people 212. Salute. Thank you for correcting me for that, man. Hit that like button for that, man. Go ahead, cool.
hey, yo, when it's organic, bro, like that poor shit don't even work on my book, man. I ain't even thinking about none of that shit, man. The nigga had green eyes, man. The nigga had green eyes. That's
Yo,
all
baby
I'm going
Grizz
to
ain't
say.
front. He said we went to school 1 week. That's right, and we worked 1 week. That's a fact.
That's right. That's right. They had me working in motherfucking in the hospital putting fucking thumbtacks on the board.
They sent me to 54 Court Street, and I'm gonna tell you what I did. Forgive me for this, man. They sent me to 54 Court Street. The third week on that Friday, I never forget. The supervisor came in. Little dude came in. He sat his briefcase down, right? So he was like, "I'm gonna go." He said, "I'm going to lunch first, Damon. I'm going to lunch first." I said, "All right, cool." The nigga took his wallet. Like, you know how some people don't carry their wallet in their pants. He took his wallet out of his briefcase, took a $20 bill out of his wallet. This back in the days when everybody was getting paid Friday morning because they used to give us our checks and tell us to go right downstairs to the bagel stop to get paid.
That's
Small
right.
word, cool. When I seen him, God forgive me for this. I hope you're not watching. I hope when he went to lunch, say cool. All jokes aside, bro. You know I took that wallet, right?
I bet you did.
You know I
I
took
bet
that.
you did.
I took that wallet. And I ain't even leave the job. I took the wallet, I stashed it outside, and I came back to work. Everybody in the job, no, yo, I don't know what's going on. What happened? I cannot find my wallet. I cannot find my wallet. I go to work. I go to school. I'm getting ready to go to school the next day. They call me first thing and go to work the next morning. They call me and said, come to Vanguard. I'm like, come to Vanguard for what? They was like, we're going to find you somewhere else to work. And they wound up sending me down the block to the dude named Jimmy in the printing shop in Restoration. That weird dude. Yeah, I took that dude there.
Hey, yo, but you know what's another thing about, like, see, Mano said it ain't about what you did back then, right? It's about what you're doing right now, right?
That's right.
Certain people had to get to that point, though, bro. Understand where I'm getting with this, right? I would never try to pretend to be somebody I wasn't. I'm
That's
always
right.
like I can't. I'm not going to lie to the generation and say, "Oh, I was this, that, and the third, and I had the Nissan Honda 62." I'm not going to say that because I didn't have it. But what I have now is a story to tell, and I'm gonna tell you for all the people and the millions of people that's going to be watching this shit. Like, I've been around for a lot of that shit, bro. A lot of that shit, and you always want for your brother what you want for yourself. So, like I'm saying, like, sometimes I couldn't fit in with certain crowds, beloved, and I had to go make my own crew.
That's right. Because you damn sure disappeared. You just broke out. Cool used to come to the neighborhood just with pockets of money, crack. I never forget, like he said, he came, we had a game room on Utica. We had a Chinese restaurant on Utica and Prospect. And he came to Prospect and smoked some weed with us and tell him the rest, cool.
I went over there, I smoked some weed with you guys, and then I jumped on the bus. I went down south to North Carolina and went to jail. Didn't come back for 7 years later.
And Wilmington done bars down here in Wilmington in Hanover County.
Yeah, right down there. And what's that? One of them projects down there, I think it's Taylor Homes, some crazy shit, but
Taylor Homes. Like, it's called Taylor Homes.
Yeah.
Taylor Homes, yeah. That shit's still crazy to this day.
And you know what? Like just getting to this point in my life.
First class Empire, I see you in the building. Salute, man. How them light books and my mods? Do me a favor. How the lights booking? We looking straight up? Is we 2:45? Or is we 6 o'clock? I need it to be straight. You did? Go ahead, cool.
And you know, I want to give my just due to my friends and my comrades as well. I mean, it's so many names, but I'm going to get to that. We got time, baby.
That's right.
We got time. And I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to even, you know, gather some type of thoughts or whatever. You know what I mean? Because I ain't going to get up here like saying anything less than the truth, beloved.
You're supposed.
You know
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You know,
As you should.
so people can say like, "Oh shit, nah, son was really there," or you know, nah, son ain't nothing new. So anything that we doing on social media, I mean, I ain't been showing niggas how I'm eating, but I do show niggas what I'm wearing.
That's right.
I'm not gonna show you where I'm going, but I might know where you going to. So it's like, yo, man, I'm telling you, it's the best comeback in life when you can have nothing, all right, and then you acquire everything. So for my advice to some of you young men that believe, start making prayer in front of your lady.
That's right.
All right. Just because. Establish prayer inside your home so that way you can be beneficial when you go on the street. We used to have to hide to smoke the weed. Now I said it, imagine going to court with no trial. Imagine smoking weed without cops harassing. Imagine going to court with no trial. All that shit is real. They closed the courthouse when COVID. You can walk around and smoke weed. What more do you niggas want?
Facts.
Now it's time to go get a job and get money.
Talk.
So the thing with me, I see the positive. Yo, Dice, you doing good. Your intro, everything. And little do people know, I kind of think Dice could have got a record deal back in the days because he was a good rapper. You know, I can honestly say that.
I tell him I gotta ask some shit on YouTube, but that was something that I really wanted to get into. Like we was talking about that earlier. Y'all think I'm joking? It was actually when we used to be in Vanguard, we used to go to the bathroom every weekend. I mean, every Friday and battle. We used to get high.
Stop. So it would be like we would even be able to smoke with cigarettes in the bathroom. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
And the nigga Big would be drinking blackberry brandy. That
Facts.
was what he used to drink, bro, when he was hanging with us in school. And I know for a fact, son, I knew the man because I knew him.
The great Christopher Wallace, that's a fact. Before he was Biggie Smalls.
Yeah, we met him the same time. And I ain't gonna lie to you, when I did my time in jail and I seen Big blow up, and this is how the game fuck niggas up, right? I'm gonna tell you how the game fuck niggas up. Because the niggas be sitting in jail, right? And they be thinking, damn, I could be a rapper too. So the whole time they in jail, they ain't doing nothing but rapping. Nothing else, right? Then when they come home and they find out that rap career don't work for them, what else they gonna do? See? So when I was in jail, I was reading, I got my GED, I went to college, but I wanted to be a rapper so bad, but then when I came home, Big got killed. I'm like, oh shit, it's over. I can't even go get next to my man and shit, see if I can get on.
God bless the dead. I remember he came to the barbershop. Me and M had the barbershop right before M got killed. Dave brought Big to the barbershop on Utica and Sterling. When Big walked in, everybody in the barbershop, he was like, everybody in here getting a haircut, I'm paying for. And you know, I used to have a barbershop packed. Yeah, y'all, I was nice with them clippers. I was nice with them clippers. Make a long story short, Big paid for everybody barbershop. He gave me a picture. He autographed it. He said, the Dice, the realest nigga in the world. And at the bottom, he said, the only nigga I'd ever know that fucked the typing teacher. He had on a Kango.
That wasn't the typing teacher.
Miss Regan. Yes, she was.
No, that old lady was the type. Miss Regan was the computer teacher.
No, Miss McVeigh was the principal, and Demetria Regan was the typing teacher, baby. You was there. You was there. Tell him about the. See, people be, yo, this is the individual, y'all, I was telling y'all about. I'm gonna blow him up right now while he on the stage, y'all.
All right, go. Let's do it.
Yo, we go to a hookie
party. You started, and I finished the shit.
I'm 17 years old, y'all. The typing teacher in the school that we going to, like I told y'all, I typed her a letter because I was always intelligent. I typed her a letter. She types me a letter back. The next day she comes to school with a picture. Back in the days, it was Polaroid pictures. she had her a garter belt on. So in the picture, when she pulled it up, she said, the picture said just a little bit of what could be yours. Why she do that, I don't know. She gives me her number. I start talking to her. We get out of school one day. This motherfucker come to Utica Avenue. My mom's come home and see this lady in front of my house. She's like, yo, who's that? I was like, that's my typing teacher. She was like, the fuck is your typing teacher doing here? I'm like, don't even worry about it. I start fucking with her, y'all. So one night she throw a pajama party with some of the most.
All right. You gotta stop.
Get her.
Now, she threw the party, but she told us about the party. But the bitch said, "Don't bring big." Do you remember that part?
That's a fact. She said, "Don't bring big."
She said, "Whatever y'all do, don't bring him." I think the reason why she said that is because son had jokes. He used to be ranking on niggas heavy up in that shit. That nigga had jokes.
Facts.
And I can remember that he had jokes, but she said don't bring him. So me and Dice got on the train. We took the train all the way to the last stop before Broadway and Nassau. Before you, what's that stop again? I forgot. I ain't been in Brooklyn in a minute. But we get to the crib. I ain't even gonna name the dudes' names or the girls' names. But
that's right.
It was about maybe 4 or 5 girls there, and they had drinks. I wasn't really into drinks. I was kind of pure a little bit. I was still like looking around and shit. I was a little nigga. You know, all I remember, man, is the party was going, we was having fun, and Dice went in the room with the teacher. It was over from there.
Shout out to my niggas from Albany Projects from the new side. That's that was
fact.
there, man. Shout out to the OG females from Albany Projects. Y'all know who y'all are. I'm going to tell y'all the rest of the story that he's leaving out.
Yeah, I left some shit out, but
Big Dice has a beautiful night, y'all. That's all I'm going to say. Like,
yeah,
I smoke by myself.
Nah.
I get up in the morning, y'all. Check this out. I get up in the morning. It's bright in the morning. We chilling the whole night past. I'm looking for the nigga Sekou. Can anybody in the chat tell me where Sekou was at, y'all? I'm going to give y'all a second. Can anybody in the chat tell me where Sekou was at, y'all? I'm 17. He 15. Can anybody, Mike Young, I see you in the building. Salute. Can anybody tell me where Sekou was at, y'all, when I woke up in the morning? Yo, D, yo, Dunbars, can you tell me where he was at, baby? I'm going to tell y'all where he was at. I get up the next morning and knock on the door. He laying in the bed, if I'm not mistaken, with 2 or 3 drunk bitches half naked. I tell him, yo, let's break out. Let's get out of here. It's time to go. He talking about, hold on. I was just about to get mines.
You know what?
Yo, I was in the room all night, y'all. From about maybe 11 o'clock, y'all ain't see Big Dice and Demetria no more. He wake up in the middle of the bed with 3. First of all, her daughters is gone. She got her daughters somewhere else. He's in a room with 3 women laying in the bed half naked talking about hold up.
I remember the one girl name, though. I remember the one girl name that was there. And her name was Blue.
Blue and Earlene. Shout out to Blue and Earlene. That's right.
Yeah. But that was a hell of a night. Son.
Real facts, y'all. Real facts.
You know, and you gotta remember, I'm 15, nigga. I'm a little nigga, son. Like, and just going around, son, like just doing stuff and, you know, just being able to be on point with certain stuff that I'm glad I was raised the way I was back then.
And Magnificent Mecca, Empress Cat in the building. Remember, I was 17 years old and I had my typing teacher cut in school. She was taking off days of work telling me, do not go to work, nigga, come to Fort Greene. That's why all the people that really don't know me, my man D-Bars, Dunbars know what it is. My family right here tell y'all, I've never had a problem getting a woman, y'all. My problem has been cutting one off.
That's boring.
My problem is this telling one I don't want to be with you no more. I done been hit by a car. I done been shot at. I didn't have bitches put their brothers on me.
Oh man.
Just because I just felt as though I didn't want to be around certain foolishness no more. That's why
Yo,
to this day I move the way I move.
and you know, I wanna shout out my man Rudy Lowe.
Shout out Rudy Lowe.
Shout out my man Rudy Lowe, my man Igard, my man
IG
Mousy,
Mouse, Mike
Mike
Pawn. Shout it
Vaughn,
out.
Stupid Sean, who else, man?
Mike Jung says, shout out to my low life family, SJP and MGV. For facts, 2L's up.
2L's, 2L's. Listen, and you know, running with them, it was some monumental shit, bro, because dudes, see, you had to be in the front of the pack. You couldn't be in the back of the pack when dudes was bum rushing shit because you ain't gonna get shit. So don't think everybody used to come home with wreck because it wasn't like that, bro.
That's
Dudes
right.
was really out there thirsty, son. Dudes would be
And
sitting
niggas was getting
all
robbed
day.
when they got out the store. I know niggas that get shit out the store. The minute they get outside the store, they get robbed.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. It has happened to me. I told the people out there, you know, it was like after a while, son, some of the niggas that be around you would try to play. You be like, yo, fuck them niggas, son. I'm going over here on this side,
Shout out
man.
to Little Tim, one of the youngest low lifes ever. Shout out Little Tim.
Tim Lowe.
That's a fact.
Oh yeah. Shout out my nigga Nardo. That's my guy right
Shout
there.
out Hassan. Rest in peace to Ninja. Rest in peace to Boost and Bill. Rest in peace to Kev. Shout out to Frank Lowe. Shout out to Buffalo. Shout out to Troy. Free the guys, man.
Hey yo, and I'm gonna tell the people another story about that guy right there. We went to Miami maybe about 2002 or something like that. Me, Cat Mike, AV.
Oh shit, Mike. I didn't know Ski. Rest in peace, Ski Black. I didn't know that was your brother. Rest in peace, Ski Black, man.
Yeah,
Feli, aka the Feli King from Brownsville. That's a fact, man.
I say the Feli King at Ski Black at Ski Black funeral. That's a fact.
Shout out Ski Black, Mike. Shout out Ski Black. That's a fact.
Hey yo, but Dice, hey yo, check it. We was out there, right? And me, Cat, Mike, all of us, we went up inside this store. I think it was a War, but they had all the expensive colognes in there, bro. So we went and stole laundry bags, put all the colognes inside the laundry bag in Miami, bro. And then the manager came and he was looking for it, but we stuffed the laundry bags under the table, Dice. We waited till the store open, man. Me, Mike, all of us drugged them laundry bags out of there. That's when we caught Iceberg. Yo, we tore them up out there, bro.
Back in the days when that iceberg wave came through.
When niggas wasn't even having Iceberg, man. We was running through them shits like a dime a dozen, Dice. No bootleg shits, man. So it was like, I can always get busy with the Lizzie. Know what I mean? That ain't no problem. And shout out to all my dudes that's still active out there that get busy with the Lizzie.
Yo, tell the people what you mean by the Lizzie bag. What's the Lizzie bag, cool? Where that come from? Tell us what that's about, man.
It's just a simple, you know, like it's a simple Lizzie bag. You know, it's something that's like, you know.
He said Feli died. I don't know.
Feli died.
No, I was saying rest in peace to Ski Black, baby Grizz.
Yeah, Ski Black.
No, rest in peace to Ski Black, not Feli. Go ahead, cool, my fault.
Yeah, but the Lizzie is just something that was made. Dude, whoever the fuck thought about it was a genius. You know what I mean? And I can remember certain dudes was getting busy, but see, like the Lizzie bag ain't coming to play till like years down the line. This is the thing though. Dudes had to learn how to pop the alarm without fucking your shit up. Roll your shit up and throw it up your back or throw it in your balls. Whatever the case, whatever floated your boat. You know what I mean? But that's how you so when the Lizzie bag came into play, it was like, oh man, I can take more with the less hassle and get out the store with it. So people know that. I'm not even going to say they know what it is, Dice. They know what
the first person I seen with a Lizzie bag was a female. Shout out to Tracy. I don't know if she's still with Sport Low or whatever. It was his wife at the time. That's the first woman I seen with a Lizzie bag. She had a Bloomingdale's bag in line with aluminum foil. And she said, yo, I'm about to go kill him. Her and Sport was getting ready to go to Midtown and get some money. Shout out to Tracy, man. See,
being in the League of Thieves, that's why, you know, I be using my little Boost Incorporation because, you know what I mean? It's not to the point where I could say yo, you go out there and do it. All that shit is wrong. But what I'm saying is, if you're gonna be all you can, be the best you can at what you do. Okay. And with that shit, with that boosting shit, son. Yo, I know all the boosters in Brooklyn, nigga. And I'm on that top 10 too, but I'm just retired, motherfucker. But I know. So, don't let dudes don't think that dudes don't be getting that bag, son.
I know.
Hey, yo, guys, the swiping niggas had their time, didn't they? Remember everybody was out here swiping and all
That's
that
right.
shit? All that? They had their time and all that. Now look at them niggas. Yo, they can't fuck with that Lizzie because that Lizzie get busy no matter where you at, baby.
That's right. That's right, son.
That shit bulletproof. That shit bulletproof, Dice. That shit bulletproof, bro. As long as you see, and it's for professional use only. So everybody don't know what to do with it. You know what I mean?
Professional use only, y'all. Y'all heard that? Professional use only, man.
Yo,
Oh, Sat, Mike Young, he said they call me Young. Salute, Young. I
salute,
appreciate you for pulling up, man. If you ain't subscribed, subscribe, bro. Come on back. My man, great grandson said that's your family. So if that's your family, we all family over here. What if you wasn't great grandson family, we all family over here. We trying to build a family over here, man. For real. And I appreciate you for pulling up, man. Go ahead, Cole.
But at the end of the day, it's like so much shit. I mean, yo, Dice, we got stories for days for the people. From stealing bikes. That was a good thing we used to be into, stealing bikes and shit. Stealing pit bulls and shit and all this bullshit.
I told him I stole my first dog. I told him that. I just said we used to steal dogs. We had shout out to Mr. Duke on Park Place. He had a building next to his building. Yo, let me tell y'all something. The steps was broken out on certain floors. When you get to the second and third floor, the steps was broken out. So you had to carry your dog in one arm and hold yourself on the rail and then get to the top steps. And we ain't even think about that. The steps could have fell in at any time. We was in abandoned apartment buildings having parties, dog fights, jumping niggas in. Shout out to my Park Place crew cats, man, for real, man.
Yeah.
Red Lines and Harrows, Mongooses, GTs. Yeah, we used to go to Prospect Park and take bikes.
Yeah, GT Performer.
Yeah, wherever it was a bike, wherever it was people with bikes. Yeah.
And like another story I'll tell you guys, because I don't got nothing better to do and I'm vibing right now, and that's 100%. But it was
one Uncle Disco, facts. Salute the Disco too, facts.
Disco in the building too?
Nah, Mike Young was bigging him up.
Oh yeah, that's my man Disco. That's Ski Black brother.
That's right.
But it was a long time ago. Shout out to my childhood friend Scooby, my man Chill Bang. They all from Sterling, right?
Shout out to Scoob, man.
Them dudes. What's the other kid name? John. We used to cut school in his crib too. We used to smoke with cigarettes.
Little John used to be riding the bike.
Yeah.
Riding the bikes back in the days. Yeah, Little John, light-skinned John.
That's right, light-skinned nigga. Right. And they went out and caught bikes, Dice. And they was like, yeah, we went to I think we was in Bay Ridge or some shit, right? So I'm like, damn, I missed out because I was mad, right? I missed out because everybody had their new bike. So that means if you go back out with them again, that means they're gonna have another new bike. So boom, we all get on the train, son. Chill will tell you the story too. And I wanted that white mongoose with the mag rims and the green pegs. I never forget it. So as we got off the fucking train, Dice, don't you know that was the first little white boy on the bike?
Barlow, I see you in the building. 2 L's up. I see you, Bar. Salute.
Bar and the salute in the building. Yo, Dice, I grabbed the bike. The little dude had the handlebars all the way back. I knocked him off the bike with the elbow. I had that shit down packed, son. Put my back foot, pushed that shit up, and I'm riding off. And then the big ass van just made a U-turn, bro. And some white boys started chasing me. They could have beat me to a pole.
Fact. Shout out to St. Laz too, y'all. Shout out to St. Laz and support and all the people that came over from St. Laz, where I originally started out with some of the best stories that they told me to ever drop down. They called me the story Lord King over there. Shout out to my man St. Laz, man.
Yeah, shout out to St. Laz. General Pop. Yeah, I could have got hurt real bad, Dice. I got away. I got away, but I didn't get away with the bike. But that was just a lot of the things that we was into back then, bro. It was the normal shit, son. I couldn't see no different about it.
Salute.
Yo, salute, man. You see what I got on, man? Salute, brother Lowe's. What's good?
How you doing, son? Salute.
Yeah, salute, man. Yo,
What's going
listen.
on?
Yeah, chill, man. Yo, listen, I'm hurt right now. My dude Seiko White, man. God bless his soul, man.
Oh yeah, peace. Yeah. God bless his soul,
Rest in
man. I
peace.
seen that.
Yeah,
I
man. That's
seen
my
that.
dude, man. Yo, real talk. My name on Instagram is Young Terrell,
Young Terrell. I'm gonna go subscribe to that when I get off it. That's a fact.
right?
All right.
Then on Facebook, it's Terrell Young One, but I have the CP93 as my what's saying my page.
You're back.
All
Yeah.
right.
Your avatar. I see you. I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah. Like
Where you
you're
from,
like,
God? Where you from?
oh, where I'm from BX, Bronx, New
Bronx.
York. Yeah.
Salute to the BX. Salute to the BX.
Where
Yeah.
at, nigga?
Always a
Eden
pleasure.
Wall? Eden Wall over there? You look like one of them Eden Wall guys, man. What's up, B?
Nah. I used to live over.
Yo,
I
when I
used to live in
asked
the
him where
area.
he was from, you heard him cool? Yo, you safe, you home, baby. My man was like, oh shit, my fault. I feel you, baby. You home, baby.
Hey
You
yo,
safe,
hey
you
yo,
safe.
hey yo, hey yo. That's what's up though. That's what I fuck with the Bronx niggas. Yo, years ago, right, B? Hey
Yeah.
yo, cause you know, like Fab is from my projects. Well, I'm from his
Shout out to
project,
Fab and my man Paul
right?
Kane. Shout out to the whole
Nigga,
Brevoort. Rest in
nigga,
Yo,
peace,
we,
Indian boy. Rest in peace, Chaos.
yeah.
For
Yeah.
real. Rest in
hey
And
peace,
yo,
Rambo,
and
man.
and then yo, peep game. Where Rudy Lowe y'all talking about? Because it's two. It's Rudy Lowe
nah, it's
that
only
run with
one
30,
Rudy Low, baby. It's
huh?
Yo,
only
you know
one
what?
Rudy Low.
You want to hear something
It ain't
funny?
two. It ain't
And I'm gonna
two.
say,
It ain't
I'm
never
gonna say
two.
this right now, respectfully. I just got off the phone with my man Rudolph, the original and
Okay.
only Rudy Lowe.
Yeah. Okay.
The
Nah.
only that I didn't. You want to hear something funny? Cool. This
Go
is a
ahead.
real fact, y'all. This how much I be on some ghost shit. I never even knew about another Rudy Lowe until he told me about another Rudy Lowe that supposedly popped about the blue. But it's one Rudy Lowe, y'all, from the court building.
Yeah, that's
Light
the
skin,
Yeah.
Spanish
short.
dude, Rudy
The
Lowe.
real right. You did?
Yeah. Matter of fact, to do with the raspy voice, Mr. Foreign
Yeah,
never
that's
boring.
him. That's him, Mr.
Yeah,
Foreign.
that's
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 right.
my man.
That's the
Yeah.
real. That's the only Rudy Lowe. Shout out to Rudy Lowe. Facts.
Yeah. I just seen him the other day when I was at work.
That's a fact. Because he
All
actually
right.
called me. Matter of fact, Seiko, I just got off the phone with him the other day. Shout out to Rudy Lowe, man.
Hey
Word
yo,
up.
so what's your concerns, beloved, about Rudy Lowe? Beloved, what's your concerns?
Oh nah, like I said, man, I'm basically humble. I call it. I'm basically humble. I met the brother. Met the brother. What's that? Rudy Lowe, Mr. Foreign Never Boring. I met him
That's
through
right.
Yeah.
Ski Black.
Okay,
Copy.
okay.
Copy.
Yeah. Because like I said, Ski Black. I got my L's from Ski Black and Philo, aka
Facts.
the Fila King. Anthony's twin brother. He calls himself the Fila Twins.
Yeah. That's what's up. That's peace, son. See, the thing with me is this, right?
Peace
Like,
to the God. Peace to the God. We got great grandson in the building, y'all. Peace to the God. Peace.
Yo,
Peace.
peace, Cuzzo, what's good?
What's good, man? What's going on, my brothers?
I
Oh,
got
I
this
see you
shit
got that
lit.
low shit on. I see y'all niggas is
Yeah,
crazy. Don't think I ain't have
I'm
it on.
about to
What y'all
go
think is I
switch
was
up.
spinning down? We think I was spinning down? You thought I was playing? It's up there. Don't let y'all never forget it. Don't y'all forget. Yo, don't hold on, y'all. Hold on. Don't
Yo,
y'all
That's
forget,
called
man.
flamming. That's called flamming
This
when
right
you
here
got
was
it
given to me by the Godfather himself, man.
oh,
Oh,
You
Rack,
understand what I'm
Rack,
saying to you?
Rack Low.
If y'all ain't see the interview I did with Rack Low last week, this was sent to me by the Godfather himself, man.
Yeah. I fuck with Rack.
You understand
Rack
what
is
I'm saying
cool.
to you? Matter of fact, I'm throwing my low shit on, man. Y'all niggas got me on my low shit. What's wrong with y'all coming up here with that shit? See, this nigga
Oh
going in the
man.
room. He going to pull that shit out. I already knew what's happening. I already knew
Oh
what's happening,
man.
son. Two
You're
L's
the
up, nigga.
cookie.
For real, man. Y'all got Brooklyn history in here. Great. What's up, baby?
chilling, baby. You know what I'm saying, man?
and
Great,
yo,
great show, man. Great show,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Yo,
facts.
this is my childhood friend right here, and I feel so bad because when I finally got back in touch with him, I ain't ashamed of it. And he was right. It really like fucked with me. I thought about that shit because we separated from each other when he was doing his thing and I was doing my thing. But he actually was there from like, it ain't too many people that can say they knew my mother, my pops, my grandmother, my grandfather, my uncle. My mother ain't even let people in, you know the era we from. I don't want
Facts,
nobody in my house when I ain't here.
facts.
He was him, my man Jimmy, God bless the dead. He really was that. And he told me some shit. He was like, yo, son, like, how the fuck you forgot about me, boy? And I don't think he really understands. It's a lot of people that I know, but I love him. And when I be on certain platforms, I have to get permission, respectfully, before I go into certain things. Even though this is my brother, there's certain things me and him been through.
Yeah.
That I gotta hear from him to talk about. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
And that's just how I am.
That's how it is. Like when he came on, say, let me call my cousin real quick, B. Word up, cause yo, my cousin, like his older brother too. You get what I'm saying? All we had was polo.
That's right.
But it was a special technique on how you had to get it, and you was right, King. You feel what I'm saying? You had to be smooth.
Yeah.
We can identify if it was bought or not. You get what I'm saying? Real
Exactly.
That was back
Listen, hey, yo, I got man hours with Racklow, AV, G George. I even
Shout
got
out G George and Heck and Lisa, man.
Lisa,
the best Puerto Ricans I ever met in my life.
I got real boosting man hours with these dudes, bro.
No.
You feel me? So being that I'm not in the loop, all I can say is that all that shit we was doing was negative and it turned into a positive. So when they had these low gooses on the deuces, and dudes was coming up.
I'm there this Saturday.
I'm gonna be there this Friday. I'm gonna be there this Friday, great. The low goose on the deuce show.
Nah, it's this Saturday.
Pull up.
It's this Saturday.
Oh yeah, January the 14th. I'm gonna be in the town. I'm gonna be in the town no Thursday. I'm pulling up and I'm gonna bring my pieces out and all that. Yeah, I got something in the cut, man.
Now I'm gonna hit you up. I'm gonna pull up.
I got something in the cut real special for the big dude. I got something real special in the cut, man.
Yeah.
Pull up, man. I'm gonna call Saladin too. I'm gonna call Jamal Saladin too. You know what I'm saying?
Like Sekou can tell you, my mother was a broker for Saks Fifth Avenue. She didn't work in the store. She worked across the street in the Platinum Building.
Okay. But
anybody know about the low in Saks Fifth Avenue? It's the 7th floor.
Okay. Yeah.
If they don't say the guard hour, they lying.
Yeah.
Then when you go behind the low, if you go back in the days when you went right behind the low house, it was an elevator. But if you keep going to the left and you keep going to the left, you go into the employees' cafeteria. Because everybody watched all my children because I fucked up. I went to work with my mom's one day and I turned the channel from channel 7, bro.
Wow.
Man.
I turned the channel from channel 7 and the women up in there, the lady looked at me like I said something about her children. She was like, excuse me, young man. This channel never changes. That's a fact. That's a fact.
You know how that go, man, back in the days, man.
But the thing with me is that, like, what the people come out and see is what we've done. It's been a lot. It's easy for y'all. I don't want to say y'all, but it's easy for niggas to go to Allen and live. It's easy for niggas to wear polo and don't get robbed.
That's right.
It's easy. So I know dudes that got that mentality that would be like, yo, I don't even consider son because son but that's not how it goes because you have to elevate the situation.
Yo, peep game. Before I became got down with the low lives, which is in 2014 under Philo and Ski Black. Those the two that brought me home and gave my L's. I'm originally a Terracon.
Oh,
salute. Decep in the building, Shotacon. For
real,
hold up,
time out. Dice was down with that Decepticon.
Salute, baby, salute. Come on, what's the flavor? What's the flavor then, brother?
That's what I was telling you.
To the day we die.
No doubt.
Rest in peace to Rumble. Rest in peace to Meg, man.
Yeah, facts, exactly. Yeah. And the dude, how you call it? My Decepticon name is Baby Rage, right?
All right.
My pops.
They called me the Almighty Shredder because I kept razors in my mouth.
Okay.
Yeah. I ran with Jackie and 3 and Pop and all of them and Big and them from Jackie Robinson.
Salute.
Rumble is my friend. Psy is my friend. Hook Off is my friend. CBS is my friend.
Small world.
The Almighty Cyclonus, Dello, Mandelo, that's who brought me outside. That's my big homie.
Peace game. See that? Dude, if I call it on Facebook, right? Dude I ran with, his name is Shot.
Who?
Sorry, you broke up.
I think his phone, it's probably freezing. It's probably going to catch up. It's something with his Wi-Fi, but he's going to catch up.
Yeah.
Because I see he froze right quick.
Yeah, he froze up.
Or
Yo,
happy Friday, Fro.
yo, Dice, I was always telling you. You get what I'm saying? Like my Yachty side of the family is out there in the BK. You get what I'm saying? The
That's right.
the Millers. You get what I'm saying?
Yo,
Washington.
I'm dropping a link. I'm dropping a link again. Excuse me, Greg. I'm dropping a link again, big dog. Pull up. I'm dropping a link. I think your Wi-Fi froze up. It's right there. Just pull right back up. Go ahead, God. My fault.
The way of life, man, is so different today. Like I was telling these young dudes, man. I said, they gotta wake up, man. You know, the way you're doing things, man, is not good. It's not good, man. It's not good, man.
But can I say something?
What I mean by that is,
All right, go ahead.
what I mean by that is now there's no unity. You know, we all make mistakes when we was younger, and then when we see these young boys going in that direction, it's only right for us to speak up, man. You get what I'm saying?
That's right.
I'm at the age right now, you know what I'm saying? Me and God, we about to be in our 50s, man. We got no time for
Thank
that.
God I just hit 50, September the 10th. Thank God.
Word, man. You feel me?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with teaching brothers, man. You know, and then, you know, we older, we can see it before it happens. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, you know they said we was, you know, my grandmother, even his grandmother, God bless her soul, even his mother and my mother, they were baby prophets. But his grandmother, yo, let me tell you something, y'all. He used to always blame everything on me. You dig what I'm saying? We come in the crib, they smell that reefer. The Dice was smoking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But one of the nicest people. See, we come from people that really care about us and love us, man. That's why every day you see me, great. He can tell you for a time when I was going through some real wicked shit and I didn't think I was going to be here. So to get over all that, like me and him was talking about our situations with depression that we was going through, with burying our mothers, certain shit in the streets, disappointing our children, separation with our son. It's a bunch of stuff that a man goes through every day that people don't really take into accountability, man. So I am so proud to see him right now. Like he was the youngest one with us that we used to be like, yo, get the fuck out of here, yo. Your mom's gonna scream on us, yo. Chill. He sneak out the crib, he with us. I'm talking about the most vicious game rooms, the most vicious house parties. And then he started breaking out by himself. Like he said, he went and got my little man Flip. Shout out to my man Jamel, you dig what I'm saying? Yo, them niggas just disappeared, man.
Yo, it's so crazy that you said that, man. Cause like, man is going through. Cause you gotta turn your mic off, cousin. You moving around too much. Yeah.
Hit your mute button. Hit your mute button until you get to the end.
Yeah, hit your mute button. Yo, like going through depression. Like when I lost my son and my father back to back, yo, that joint changed me. Totally changed me, man. You know what I'm saying? It had me in a depressed state. But then I had to think about it. You know, my old man wouldn't want me to be depressed.
Right.
Hit your mute button, guys. You're in the background. Hit your mute button.
Hit your mute button. Dice, you hit Dice.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him come. Yeah. Oh shit! I was trying to hold on. I hit the wrong button. Hold on.
Hey yo, but I hear yo son, you heard?
Yo.
Like with that situation, it's like it was. See us, as we could say, we from New York, right? Everybody in the building grew up in New York, whatever the case may be. And New Yorkers is so ruthless that we run down on niggas and cut them. We run down on niggas and jump them. I mean, and there was a lot of that hands-on back then, and that wasn't the norm, bro. None of that shit. So when it come to burying your family members, that's only what was written in the book is that what I believe, because it wasn't fit for your father to bury you.
Yes. That's how I looked at it, King.
Let me tell you something. When my mom's died, there was no cooked food in the crib. Like my stove in my mom's crib had dust on it, bro.
Wow.
And I had to start fending for myself at that point. I wasn't coming home no chicken and none of that.
Right, that feel, King.
So it puts you in a state of mind that depression, you can get out of that shit. You can oppress depression, but some of these dudes don't look at it because they hide it in between ecstasy and Hennessy.
Facts.
Or some type of something to try to escape it. It ain't just ecstasy. Hennessy. Me, like I said, I deal with minds to this day. That's why when some people say, and they be like, yo, like to this day, I don't just talk about my parents and my grandparents on YouTube, y'all. Anybody I come in contact with, I really let them know, because that's one thing I'm proud to say right now. When I was young, I never thought people would say this. I'm from the era, back in the days, it was the highest honor of a compliment that I'm getting now. People saying, well, I know you came from good people. I know some great people raised you. You dig what I'm saying? When I was younger, I totally embarrassed my whole legacy with the foolishness I was doing in the street. So this is the least I could do for them. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. And I mean that shit wholeheartedly. So when people come up to me now and be like, I mean, there's people down here I met and I told them I'm from Brooklyn. They'd be like, no, you're not. I heard some horrific stories about that place. And then I'd be like, because I used to do security down here in Myrtle Beach. So I was at Hotel Blue. You dig what I'm saying? If any of y'all ever want to come to Myrtle Beach, I got the passes to Myrtle Beach. I'm still locked in with the biggest security company out there. Make a long story short, I would work from 11 in the morning to 7 at night. So I was the only one for 3 years that had no incident at Hotel Blue or Captain Quarters because of the way I talk to people and the respect I show.
That's right.
They done whip securities, they done whip security guards out. And since I was the last one hired, they said, well, we got good news and bad news. They say, yo, we got a spot for you, but it's kind of dangerous. But we'll give it to you, and we'll give it to you for $2 more. And when I got to the spot, great. This is what they told me. They said, number one, it's a Starbucks in Hotel Blue. It's a Starbucks, a physical Starbucks in the hotel.
Yeah.
This is the only hotel in Myrtle Beach that has a bar in the middle of the pool that you walk straight to the sand with. And all the food for all the restaurants, the local Gecko, the restaurant that was next door, all the food that they owned was free. That shit was gravy. I'm from Utica Avenue, bro.
Talking about the bar in the pool.
Yo, listen to me, bro. Whatever I wanted was free. Let me tell you how God worked. Listen to this. These people got so cool with me. Shout out to the guy named Troy that owned. Let me tell you something about how God is blessed. This dude out there named Troy, he might be about 44 right now. When he was 23, his grandparents left him 112 miles of Myrtle Beach.
Wow.
112 miles?
Of Myrtle Beach. His property starts from the north side of Myrtle Beach to the back of the 112 miles of Shore Island. Shore. And yo, listen to me, bro. This dude is so rich. You ask anybody about Hotel Blue, he got a helicopter landing thing on the top. He got a purple helicopter. And he got a Hotel Blue in Vegas too. Every Sunday down here in the summertime, it's called rehab. No, therapy, because Saturday night they throw big parties. Everything free.
Wow. Oh man.
Listen what happened one night. He said, yo, check this out, McLeod. I said, what's that? He said, the other security guard, I don't want him here no more. He's got a bad feeling about him. So we left it alone. I'm talking about they got me in an office. Now listen to this. They got me in a room with like 60, 70,000 every other day cash. And the devil is fucking with me. The devil is like, yo, call them niggas, boy. Listen to me, bro. Ain't no gun up in there. It's two ladies. Both of them go to church. One of them crochet. She sell knit shit. Ain't gonna be no problem. Ain't no buzzer on the door. The only nigga that got a joint is me. Holy smokes, Batman. I'm like, I just heard my mother say, think about what you about to do right now. Don't do that to me, man. I'm telling you, great. I'm ready to get on the phone and tell my cousins and them, yo, boy, I know it's 70 at easy. Easy. I'm talking about the shit is so easy, cool. You could have walked up in there with a box razor.
That's crazy, man.
And they'd have laid on the floor, cool.
Yeah.
With a box razor. I'm talking about with a box razor, bro.
You know, you from New York, so you know that hunger. Yeah. That hunger, you know. But you know, you got that age, you put a pause on it, like, you know, ain't worth it, man.
That's why. Can I digress for a minute, beloved? No, I ain't trying to moderate the show, but
we got the OG up in here, man.
Mama
that?
That's Magnificent Mecca, man.
Mecca, peace,
Mecca.
We got my childhood friends coming up here, man.
Okay.
Yeah,
Some Brooklyn history. We got some low life shit going on up here
I've
today,
been
man.
listening to y'all. I've been listening to y'all. And I got 2 questions.
That's that.
Shoot.
First of all, I want to know, did you ever learn how to type?
Yeah, I did. Actually, all jokes aside. Yo, you want to hear something funny? Yo, you want to hear something funny, Mac? This is how I won this lady over. Because nobody in my classroom knew their homeroom keys by heart except me. You heard what I just said? You heard what I just said, Mecca?
Well, I get the homeroom keys by heart. I get it.
But let me tell you
It
something.
didn't fly
Back
over
then,
my
and this
head.
is a true story. Back then, I was typing, and y'all may not believe this, man, because I try to master my craft. I was typing 29 words a minute with 3 errors.
I believe you.
And that's
Wow.
a fact.
That's what the typewriter.
And that's
Well-
what fucked her up. She used to be like this. She used to be she's sitting there right in front of me, and I'm looking dead at her because Sekou would tell you, she used to test you and stand right there. You can't look at the thing. You gotta look straight like this, or you
Yeah,
fail.
you gotta look straight.
Or you fail. So
Yeah.
that really fucked her up because I'm really we really was outside, Mac. Like, like he told you, it was times we robbed people at lunchtime and went right back to school. It was a weed spot called All My Children on Kingston and Fulton. Shout out to my
Right
man
there by
Ain't
the
doing
Tony.
nothing like so my eyes may lay low, but I see more of my eyes
It's
lay
so
low.
many things that that God has got us through, and now we look. He got gray hairs now. That's
Word.
some crazy
Right.
shit.
Yeah, now this is my second.
I ain't dying these joints. I ain't dying them.
Remember,
Me
I
neither. I'm
heard
taking
you
my
say
little snot. I'm
that
taking my
you
little
was
snot.
depressed. Well. I'm gonna give y'all a secret. A lot of women like that salt and pepper look.
That's it.
I'm just sharing that with y'all. Now, my second question is to you, Dice, because we talk,
Yes, ma'am.
so you know where I'm coming from.
That's right.
Now, when you went in that state of depression, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you ever think? Have you ever looked like back and think that you were really not depressed, but was sad because you didn't get to show your mother who you are today?
No, actually,
Mm.
no. You know why I really know? I know the difference. That part. You know why I always say that anything I do, and I really believe this wholeheartedly, because I know my mother is with me. So whatever I do, I know she sees. I really do that. I know that.
Yeah.
But what really, I think pushed me to that age. I still deal with it sometimes to this day. Is just, and this is so foul to say. Forgive me for anybody that I say this to. I've seen so many descriptions of a mother that, from what I was shown, weren't mothers. But that's only in my opinion. I don't know what everybody's story is. And then I seen so many mothers that were still here. Like, for instance, I seen some of the mothers that did some of the most horrific things to their children. I got people from around the corner. I know a lady around the corner used to sell her daughter for crack. You dig what I'm saying? I mean, she's still living to this day. And then I think I really got into a real depression state because I started cursing God and bringing more darkness on me, because I used to be asking that dumb 85 question, why? Like, why you took my mom's and such is still here? That was that's when I really know I wasn't myself, because that was the most, like, to me, that was like one of the most lowest things to say. How could I even fix my mouth to say, how come my mom's is here and somebody mother's, my mom's is not here and somebody mother is? That's just one of the most, that's when I knew I had to really, really get deep into praying and disassociating myself away from the wickedness. Because when my mom's passed, that's when I got on that shit, Mac. Anybody ever said my name? Anybody who, let me tell you something. My mother first passed. Anybody who said my name, anybody that owed me some bread, anybody I thought had some type of alternative motive, anybody I remembered said some sarcastic shit, I was on their ass. And I wasn't gonna last like that. I was running up on niggas that didn't even remember what I was even mad at them about. Niggas like, what you talking about, Dice? What the fuck? Oh, that was some bullshit. Stuff that was really, really petty that I wouldn't have fed into. It just seemed like I had like a real, real crazy death wish.
Well,
So you was technically, after your mom passed, you was suicidal.
No, I was
No.
homicidal.
Listen to the
Danny
question.
Lux in the building. I see you. Salute.
Listen to the question. Listen to the question. Because suicidal don't necessarily mean that you
Oh
are
yeah, you're
going
right.
to
You're
be the
right,
one
man.
to
You're
cause it
right.
yourself. So
Because
listen to the
I miss
question.
my mother so much. You know what? You're 100% right. It was just certain situations that I was putting myself in. You're 100. That's why I can't stand you, yo. I just thought about that shit. That's why I can't stand her, but I love her to death. You're 100% right, because I was doing some of the most foolish things that if I didn't have God holding me back, I wouldn't be here. And that's
Well,
just the honest to God truth.
well, let me ask you something, right? Right? Since you asked him that question, was it a right answer or a wrong answer to it?
There's never a right or a wrong answer.
That's right. Your opinion is never going to be wrong over here. We family.
There's
So,
never a right or a wrong answer. I'm asking him this. He know why I'm asking those questions. That's why he's the way I'm asking the question. That's why he's saying he don't like me, but he love me. He
Because
know
it's the
what
truth. Yeah,
he
she
he
get me.
know.
And
I'm
Empress Cat,
having
yeah,
him.
I'm suffering. Empress Cat,
Yes.
respectfully, we all suffer. Everybody up on this panel, including I think
all right,
yourself, we all suffering from PTSD.
all right, let me ask you something, because somebody said something about I don't, I'm not digressing from the situation or nothing, but all right, what about somebody said something about the young boys? Like the young boys ain't tapped in, or they're not listening, or they're not
Well,
respecting the old dudes. And
listen, I can answer.
hold up.
Half, I
And
see you in the building. Salute half.
I
That's a
mean,
fact.
some of us know the problem, but let's build on a solution to be connected with the young boys that's just like us, that we could perhaps like fix it. How would you be able to fix that? Even if
Yo,
it,
cool, you
Okay.
keep forgetting. We ain't young. We 50.
Okay, listen.
yeah, I'm talking about the little niggas with the fanny packs and shit. Them
Oh, yeah,
dudes.
yeah.
Yeah,
You been talking
listen,
about that.
listen,
Yeah.
listen, listen. If the OGs, right? Now, because y'all the OGs now, you see? So if the OGs is up here arguing with each other, threatening each other, yelling at a TV screen about what they is or ain't going to do to each other, and y'all have the same behavior that they have, why would they respect y'all?
Facts.
Facts. I think we should teach them how to distinguish from the two, because I know the difference between the bozos that's my age and the bozos that's not my age, but I know the difference.
Right. And then most
Young
of the
boys,
time,
I can't really pinpoint. So sometimes it's best to mind your business when it
because
comes
you
to
gotta
this.
talk to them and not at them. There's a difference.
See, the thing is that I learned you can't talk to them in a group. You gotta talk to
Yes, that's what I
But what if he getting more paper than you, son? What if he
it
getting more
does.
paper than you?
Just because
Your
listen,
knowledge, hold up, your knowledge in the street, his paper might supersede how he feel about whatever you talking about.
That's a
right.
fact.
Look,
but,
I hear
but
you
that's
said
only if you're not talking
on that
logically.
outlook. On that outlook, you said, so what if he got more paper than him? I'm gonna show homie a way to where that whatever you're doing is not gonna last. Learn the trade, King. You get what I'm saying? That
See,
fast paper gonna last. I'm a prime example of it. Do you get what
right.
I'm saying? You got see in a group, they be like, nah, old head, nah. But individually, when you talk to one of my homie's sons, my homie doing mad time. So we all work together and helping him out. You know what I mean? Put him in the right direction. And when he see the examples of his homies getting locked up, you get what I'm saying? We
Yeah,
push school and all that. That changes a person. You get what I'm saying? Each one.
Teach one.
Right.
Either
And you
way.
have to talk
Say,
logically. It has
yeah,
to make sense
I
to them.
learned I learned that joint. Like before, like little homie, like, yeah, I got more bread than you beat. You know what I'm saying? All right, son. How's your credit?
Talk.
but
Talk.
then I
Properties,
mean,
what properties do you own?
that comes into a debate with the young boys, and then it's going to turn into a fist fight with some Hennessy.
No,
Now,
see, it don't. See, that's
That's
because
that shit. That case scenario right there. Once you tell a little nigga about how about his credit, he's going to be mad at you.
nah.
no. If you're
The
talking
little
to
homies that I'm around, the little homies that I'm around, they respect me on a certain
No, no,
level.
no. Not saying. See, this is what we got to
Listen,
dodge.
no,
Right.
I,
It
yo,
ain't just about you. It ain't
I know.
about
I'm
you and
saying
your
about
little homies.
other. Now, I understand everything you're saying. There's other dudes that's different from the
That's
Right.
ones
right.
that's around me. You get what I'm saying? You got some that's on the wild out tip, and you got some that's be fronting. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Certain
yeah.
levels of street shit, and some of these young dudes don't know that. Stop
That's
being
right.
a follower. Be a leader, man. You know how
So,
it goes when
so,
we were growing up.
so is it safe to say that you would protect some of these young boys from the bozo old heads, right?
Protect some of the young boys against the bozo old heads.
Yeah, because it's a few of them out here. It's a few
Oh,
of
what
them.
he's saying, I can understand. I would too. Like you saying, like before we let one of the older dudes our age snatch up somebody and manipulate them and push them to some foolish shit, we'll snatch them up and take them under our wing and show them the way. Yeah, I would.
Do that all day.
I would. That matter of fact,
You
I do that.
know, as just
Here's the thing. Here's
I
the
actually
thing.
do that, cool.
We should make that the norm. If we like, we could speak on it, but actions is dope too. Feel me?
Right. But we
yo,
got to keep this in mind. We always have
all the
to
time.
remember when you're dealing with an individual, you have to remove your emotions, how
Exactly.
you feel about something from the situation. And you have to talk logical to them. You can't
Facts.
just go up there and talk street all the time. And I know this for a fact because I had the whole football team, the basketball team. I talked to the little hood dudes in the neighborhood when they see me coming. If they doing something they ain't got no business, they be like, "Chill, heck miss, heck miss me that. Chill, chill." You can talk to them. You just have to get each one of them because you can't save everybody. So
That's
the
right.
expectation of saving everybody is unrealistic.
Yo,
So you
Danny,
have
hit the link and stop chatting and breaking your
so you
fingers. I know
have
you
to
got your nails
save
done. Hit that
you
link
have
and
to
pull up and
save
bless
the
the stage.
ones that want to be saved, that needs the help, and you will tell because they were gonna be the one that's gonna listen. Even if you think they not listening, they're listening. So it's you have to first ask them, well, what you like to do? See, because a lot of time we don't ask them about them
And they
as a
smart.
person. And
And they
some of them
Very
are
intelligent.
very
Very
intelligent,
intelligent.
very intelligent. And if you hold a decent conversation with them outside of their friend, a lot of them is articulate.
Very.
facts. Facts.
So it's all, and you can't deal with each person the same. It's just like when you have kids. Each kid has a different personality.
Tell me
So
about it.
one kid you can punish one way, but the other kid that ain't going to affect them.
Okay, Danny, you good. You taking care of Mama Love. You good.
Oh,
You
okay.
So
good.
so you have to learn the individual that you're dealing with.
Yeah, man. That's very
All
important.
right, so based on that, beloved, I respect that and I agree with you wholeheartedly. But it's a thing out here called reality and time management, right?
Huh?
And I ain't got time to be talking to no dumb little niggas when I'm doing my thing, right? So what I do in essence, when I pull up, I show and prove without saying a word.
Facts.
Facts. Facts.
Because
Hold it
that's the
down. I'm going to
only
get something to drink,
thing,
y'all. Hold it down.
that's the only thing I feel sometimes they want to see is some sort of inspiration that's related to them while a nigga ain't even got to say too much to them. So they can approach you and you can be approachable as an OG.
But
Exactly.
A
they
lot of OGs of everything that you said below was 100% correct. I just feel in my brain and my mental
Mhm.
being more approachable to certain situations will probably help out better situations when they see
Right.
you are a certain statue,
That's right. That's right.
a
Yeah.
certain above intelligence. So I'm not saying, yo, boy, how your credit is. I might say, yo, boy, I think I need to help me fix my credit. What's up with you?
CP game. They
You
know
mean? You
credit.
know,
They know
it's the same thing about everybody. Like I said, I'm 100% booster, beloved. Let's get back to the basics. All right. I'm 100% booster. Original low life, original Kingston Avenue, Brooklyn nigga, period. Anything I got to show for is experience. So even if you say yo, I'm trying to school you. Sometimes you gotta let them find out on their own, baby boy.
Yeah,
Out there than a lot of other people,
I mean,
because this is the
All you
path
gotta
that
do is
certain
plant the
people
seed.
took.
You gotta plant the seed.
no,
Yeah,
nine times out of 10, Mac, it's not me approaching them.
Right.
Most of the time, it's them going through a situation. They ask me for advice. You get
right, right,
Yeah, because they
right,
gravitate to the real. They grab their
right,
understanding.
like
Right.
right,
you said, reality. Like you
Right.
got these young boys having babies, don't know where their mind is at. They popping pills, sipping lean. Their mind
Right.
is crazy. You get what I'm saying? And when
Right.
you're
right,
you noticing these things and all that, and you don't say too much, but then when they come to you for that advice, I'm gonna lead you in the right direction. That's it. You get what I'm
That's
saying?
it.
That's just me. I'm not gonna be the pro. Yo, you need to do this. Yo, son, you need to change your life. Nah, that's not.
Because that would be talking at them.
That's it. That's not how you do it. You know what I'm saying? That's not how you do it. Like usually come, yo, Jesse, how you maintain, fam, and you always got a whip. You know, you always
right. Shit like that.
you got a crib. You get this is what
Look,
they say to me. You get what I'm saying? Yo, you still doing the thing with your music and all that. Yo, what you like, man? I like doing music.
That's
I said,
right.
son, I check it out. You know, I produce too. I'm gonna send you a whole beat pack through your email. Right now, I
Right,
got like 3 young artists. See, we didn't have this when we was growing up. They got this streaming thing to where they can, back in the days we had to go to ASCAP or downtown and all that.
Yeah.
Now, streaming thing, they can make a joint right in the living room
And put it out.
and stream it from right there, and they
right.
make money. The more streams, the more bread you get. I wish we had that when we was younger. We was dealing
Yeah.
with machines and all that shit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can
So
I say something, beloved? Before,
hold
you
on.
know, listen, we missing other things besides that because what they have done to us, and I spoke to Dice, and I'm glad you said that. I'm
Yeah.
glad you said that. Because not only do they don't have that, niggas is not reading no motherfucking books and no magazines.
Some of them
There's
can't.
no publication.
but
There's no
also
word up
listen to this.
magazines. There's no word up magazines and certain stuff that we can learn back to read, bro.
To
You
exercise
understand
our
what I'm
muscle
saying?
and exercise
So
that
we not
brain muscle.
exercising certain shit. All right. Right now, this thing right here is going in the satellite. Until they shoot the missile up and fuck the satellite up, we gonna be up there forever, baby. So we gotta set the precedence. We gotta set the precedence. Dice know me from when I was a young man. He got me by like a year and a half or whatever. We've been friends, bro. I've been through the ups and downs.
Y'all heard of you, King. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, listen. The thing was, yo, hold on. I'm gonna speak my wisdom, son, because like the thing was slap boxing, and so I don't mind with my sons is getting rough together and all that. And then she like, how are they doing? This is a part of growing up.
Facts.
We have to get into reproducing again. I ain't gonna say nothing about the fanny packs, but some of these little niggas be going a little bit too far. So I don't know what you really repping. You know what I mean? So it's like I want to get back into that Starsky and Hutch, that 18, that jumping over cars, getting scabbed on your kneecaps and shit.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted. Not saying anything bad, but just the more masculine. So we need to be around. Big Dice, and we reproducing. And I'm talking about with our families.
That's
Got
right.
kids, grandkids.
Okay,
They
can I
try
say
to.
something? First of all, we need to start teaching our kids how to save money and open up CDs accounts.
Oh,
And
no. I ain't feeling none of that, cause ain't no U-Haul following no hearse. I ain't seeing niggas running nothing with it. I don't care what you
Okay.
talking about. And
Well,
excuse my
you
direct.
can't until
Hold on,
I
time
finish.
out. Let me speak
Until
my
I
wisdom, son.
finish. Until I finish. You can't say that.
Time out, King. Let me speak
That's
my
Queen.
piece.
That's Mecca. That's Queen. That's Queen.
Mecca, let me speak my piece. See, no matter how much you make on this earth, yeah, you want to put a little bit in the bag, you put a little bit in the purse, but ain't nobody following that motherfucking U-Haul in the hearse, bro. You ain't
That
taking
ain't
none
got
of this
nothing to
shit
do
with
with what
you.
I was getting ready
So
to
the
say.
CDs,
That ain't got nothing to do with following the hearse, and all that you saying. It don't have nothing to do with what I'm saying.
Well,
What was getting ready
enlighten us, please,
to
man.
say. Okay?
Enlighten us.
Because
Go ahead.
first of all, right, teaching them how to save money teaches them math. Okay?
Okay.
It teaches them math. It teaches them how to be in control of whatever it is in life that they can't take with them. Whatever in life it is, they will be able to control it. Just like all those drug dealers from the 80s that sold all them drugs and did not buy no property, did not buy no land, and they came home to basically nothing. So what I'm saying is we need to educate our kids so we can have our own doctors, our own lawyers, our own banks, just like all the rest of the races do.
That's right.
True.
That's what I'm talking about. And then maybe they'll stop killing each other over nonsense, over Jordans, over materialistic things. Maybe we should teach them about finances and property and land, that they can leave generational wealth. You can't take it with you, but you can leave it behind.
That was my point. But if they don't see us going there and putting this work in, they're
Beaver
not
Valley,
going
I
to do
see
the
you in the
work
building.
themselves.
Beaver Valley, I see you in the building, man.
No, listen, I know people, and I agree with you. I don't want to sound belligerent or anything on this platform. And I would just, I like humor as well, too, to put reality in it. But I've never got a lawsuit a day in my life. I never got no money from a car accident, none of that stuff. None of it. I know people that have gotten, and before them people even passed away, they ain't even deserve that shit. You ain't even take care of your own mama, and you still got that.
That's because they was never taught about finance. See, that goes back to you have to teach them.
No, but it had to show respect.
You have to teach them that, because
right.
if you work hard, right, and you done bust your ass, and you done tried to create generational wealth for your family, right? You know who's the most independent one. You know. So if you teach them from kids how to save, how to work for shit, how to earn shit, they will not fuck that money up.
That's a part of raising the king. You got to understand that, B. A man's kingdom is his mind. You get what I'm saying? If a man don't have his mind, how he's going to build a kingdom?
I raised two sons,
Word.
two black males. I'm speaking from experience. They don't ask me for no money. I've never had to pay a bill for them. Okay? They are productive.
Raising kings.
You know
what FTC Vice Plug said something that I was getting ready to say too.
Go ahead, Dice.
I noticed that down here, like he said, they need the financial literacy. It's for real. It's not taught in the school. I noticed down here, Macbeth could realize.
Yeah, it's not.
A lot of these people down here can't read
or add.
Yo, that's crazy that you said.
They're very angry, man. A lot of these kids and adults can't. And the most dangerous thing, God, they can't comprehend. Remember back in the days, we took that reading comprehension test. They can't comprehend. That's why they're so angry in certain things that are said to them, because they don't know the true meaning of what certain people are saying. Number one, they feel insulted because they don't know what they're saying. It's just like talking to somebody and they're talking to you in Spanish and you don't know anything in Spanish. You feel as though you're getting insulted and they're talking about you. And then here comes the ego and then the mechanism of defense. Like he said, we got to get these kids and these adults back in school to read, man. Yeah. Simple shit.
Like people always, they hollering homeschool. Homeschool is better. Yeah, that might be good for the parents who are accredited and educated enough to teach their kids at home.
Can I interject, Dice? I just want to say something, right? I just want to go through a little parable quick, fast. It's not for you to agree or to disagree. It's just something that I know.
That's why we up here. Mind sharpen mind.
Right. So again, we have to be me. I'm not my mother's age when she thought we was the smartest generation for forever, right? because my mama didn't have computers and stuff like that, right? My grandson is 2 years old, and he knows how to type on the tablet. He can spell. Now, when I was 2 years old, I don't think I probably wouldn't have been able to do that.
Me neither.
So don't think that our children are not smart enough to save or know stuff. It's kids up there that know how to do toys on YouTube and making millions of dollars.
But they parents invested in that.
Time out. I just want to say it's within ourselves. Once they see their parent doing good and doing the right thing, they're going to want to do the same thing that they look up, who they look up to. You don't want your children not to look up to you.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to aspire. My father never took me to play basketball. Dice took me to play basketball. I was never good in basketball. I didn't give a fuck about basketball. But my father put a plier and a screwdriver in my hand, and I could fix any fucking thing to this very day. So I learned hard work.
He taught you a skill, right? And that skill that he taught you can generate you your own money. So either
he never taught me math. He never taught me math. That's what I'm saying. He never taught me how to.
He taught you a trade.
He taught me what to do. Come on, Dice. You know my pops had a whole garage, bro.
That's right. He taught him a trade.
But he taught you a trade. See, maybe because see, I'm older than you. I ain't that much older than you though, but I'm older than y'all. So maybe your dad.
It's all right, Mama Love. It's all right, Mama Love.
Maybe your dad wasn't good in math, and what he knew how to teach you is what he taught you.
Well, he was so abusive. Okay, that was the thing.
We all look. I could tell you. I don't know if y'all know about Katona.
I love my pops.
But my mother, okay, brought me a rabbit coat in the 3rd grade. And she said, if anything happened to this coat, I'ma kick your ass. I'ma beat the black. I'ma all this stuff. So they sent me to be the hall monitor. Remember when they used to send you to be the hall monitor?
Yeah,
that's right.
And they locked that rabbit coat up in that classroom. And I didn't know where the class went, but they had went to the bathroom, but I didn't know at the time. And I kicked that little penny thing out the door to get that coat. And when I got home, my mama knew about it. And they chased me from the Tremont Avenue side of Katona Park to the Boston Road side and back.
Damn.
And she tore my ass up. You know what she did to me? When she caught my little ass, she duct taped my feet together in my hand and flipped me the fuck over and whipped my ass. We all have gotten our ass whipped. But guess what?
Check this out, y'all.
Now Southern Boulevard and all that.
I thank my mama for every last one of them ass whipping, because then I would be running around like these fucking kids are today.
Oh, so time out. So you think so what you all right, and I'm just speaking on based on. I
can't speak on your abuse. I only
No. I'm not even going to speak on mine. I'm just saying, so you think to be physical with your children will set the precedence?
No, because you don't have to be the kid to get them what you don't have to
get your
be
point
the
across
kid to get your point across. That's not what I'm saying. That's not nowhere near what I'm saying, because I just told you I raised 2 black sons. My sons were 6 feet, and one is 6'1", and the other one is 6 even. So 200 and some pounds. Do you really think I could physically beat them? Right. No, I had to use my brain. I had to outsmart them.
She punished one with food, Sekou, and the other one, she took his controllers right out of him and left the module right in front of him. Man.
Yo, man. Well, some of these kids today, do they know how to play Monopoly?
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
I said that
and that's why everybody had a Monopoly game in their house in the game of life.
Always dealing with math. It's the way. Always dealing with
Uno cards.
In these streets, had to deal with math. We had to deal with.
Remember spelling? We played Hangman.
Like I was saying on the show the other day with Compa, like when we was growing up, if one of my homies had a disability, we didn't tease them.
That's right.
Yo, we had to help him. Homie didn't know how to read. We helped each other, B. That's how I was growing up in the hood. You get what I'm
But
saying?
even if we had cell phones and computers back when we was coming up, it still would have been monitored. The same way the phones was. The same way the phone and the TV was.
Well,
that's right.
I wanna. It has influenced us in many ways because we get to see how people living in other countries in real time. Back then, we would just hear about it. We wouldn't know about it. So I only knew what was going on the neighborhoods I used to go to. And I used to think a lot of that shit was normal. Feel me? A lot of it. You know, and they made it easy for people to go to Rikers Island and live. Before, you didn't want to go there because you can get cut, robbed, and stabbed immediately for your clothes.
True story.
So, and it was no deterrence from things. And I'm grateful to say that a lot of the experience that we all experience, we showing improvement today. All right. We just have to get in a better understanding of actually having financial power and freedom. You know, I'm a business owner as well. I'm just not going to blab my business on the net, but I got a nice business going on, and it's halal money. It's not no crooked money. So whatever you see me, what I got, I'm paying for that shit, cuz I ain't stealing.
That's right. Right.
You know, and when you speak things into existence,
that's right.
It comes it comes around. I'm gonna tell you a quick story, right? I seen somebody and I willed them towards me, but I did it in the way that I had to be seen without being said. You understand what I'm saying? And when they came on my side, I didn't like the energy, so I removed myself. See? And if we adapt that to our everyday life as OGs, the youngest is going to pay attention. He's going to say, "Oh, hey, where you get them sneakers from? And by the way, what do you do?" Now it's up to you to either expose your situation or maybe that's their approach. But I think all our young kings are approachable. All right, I think so. You know what I mean? We just have to set the precedence, family. That's all we got to do, bro. Set the precedence and don't be. You can't be drinking no Hennessy with them little niggas and trying to chill with them. You can't do none of that.
Yo, even like some of my people's growing up with their kids, you can't be sitting in the crib drinking Hennessy, smoking weed.
Do that.
They do that down here.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta go somewhere else and do it.
Certain level. You know what I'm saying? Can't do that, man. That's the same thing with the younger brothers out here in the street. You can't be hanging around them, man, smoking weed and sipping on alcohol. Nah, you have to be a role model. You get what I'm saying? Now, at the end of the day, like you right, man. At the end of the day, man, it's a phrase my grandfather always told me. Procrastination is the assassination of motivation.
That's right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right. He always said that's right.
Word up, less procrastinating. Know what I mean?
You know what? You see this right here? When I was running with these dudes, we was waking up going to get money. We wasn't waking up to get high and rolling up. We was waking up going to get money.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? We was waking up going to make a move so we can make another move. And once your children see you wake up and go to work and you doing your 1-2, they're going to aspire because we have other things to look up to. So we can break that mold and be like, you know what, my daughter's a fucking CEO. What are you going to say about that now? You going to laugh at her? She has a whole career and maybe she can move on to something else. Or my son, he's playing, you know what? This is all we have to do is impact and show them within ourselves that, you know what, don't put your food and how you're feeling about your relationship on Instagram if you are a certain type of person.
That's right.
Personal business.
If you want to keep your person, because now when you get around the people that know you in real life, they think they can read you.
Exactly. We see that time and time again on this thing, man.
So these are things that we feel like we're old school, and I'm letting you know, yo, I'm going to be hip to the game for forever to the day I die, son. So I'm looking and learning. I'm in the comments. I'm looking at what people saying. I'm engaged in the situation, but certain things we shouldn't do as older people.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? And when you sit there and be like, oh, OG, yo, you think I should, and you think I should, and now we talking car talk. Now Shorty done pulled up with the car talking about, yo, OG, man. Yo, yo, help me out, yo. And I'm like, you know what? You gotta do that. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Matter of fact, yo, let's go to the car wash together, little nigga.
Word. That shit
You
is
ain't doing nothing different. But
yo.
once they see you and they be like, yo, I take dudes to the studio and all that, beloved.
Yo, I do the same.
Dice to tell you. Dice to tell you. Listen, I'm in videos with Fab. I did real movies with Fab, no made up shit. All right. I seen Jadakiss record. I seen Jay-Z record. I was the nigga that was always in the round and whatnot. I put out a mixtape. Dice gave me a half a mil verse.
That's my nigga.
God bless his soul. That was one of my best friends.
He gave me a half a mil, did fucking Summer Youth together at the train station at the S train in Brooklyn.
It's half a mil right now, working right now.
So what I'm saying to you is like, once we set
his son, matter of fact, if y'all watch BMF,
be 100 with you. We'll be 100 with you. I'm gonna get you all your information from Dice, man. I'm gonna see you.
Oh yeah, great. Yo, great. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna leave my number in your
inbox
tonight.
Listen, as long as we know,
it's the same world. Greatness is all around us, man.
That's a fact. I just feel like in my short time on this round old earth, all right, or however shape, we have to set the precedent. So then when we do go to our homecoming, the people will speak highly of us. We will leave a message behind. We can't take it with us, but they be like, you know, my son to do that right there, and I'm going to do that. Let me see if this is for me.
That's right.
I'm in the home care business, beloved. I'm billing.
Got you.
I'm in the home care business. I'm in the home care business. I take care of people now. I've been looking out for niggas all my life, beloved. All my life. I always thought I needed somebody to get money with. Dice to tell you, yo, come on, son, come with me. Yo, just hold me down, bro.
That's right.
But then I learned as I got older, you know what? I get more accomplished. I have gotten more accomplished when I kick less habits and been around by myself. So I've been clean and sober for a year, no drinking. Okay, being focused. Know what I mean? And once the greater things happen, you speak it into existence. The young boys is gonna come next to you. They gonna be like, "Oh, gee, what's going on tonight? I got the brick on me. Let's get it."
Yeah, that's right.
That's how you want it. And then because now you have something to offer. All these niggas want a sharp OG, nigga.
That's right.
All of them. But if we not showing them, without showing them,
that's true.
You don't want to get in no arguments, and they're gonna say, "Yo, this old head, man. Yo, fuck this old head, man. You over there drinking yak anyway. Fuck him."
Which one of y'all said it? They can't comprehend. Which one of y'all said that?
Me.
Yeah, that's a true story. See that what you just brought? That's one of the reasons too, right there. You know, a lot of the young brothers they can't think for themselves.
But we keep that in mind and see who we working with. We got niggas that know how to drive. We got little niggas that know how to fight. We got little niggas that know how to roll up.
Word.
If we find out what they good at, and then we can manipulate that situation and find out the other powers that they have with inside themselves that perhaps we need to bring out of them.
That's right.
But this is the power of being a man in the United States. First step, young homie, get your license.
That's right.
Every man needs a license. When you got your license, you get what I'm saying? Like how you was telling me about your he gave you the tools and all that. Your pops, right?
Yeah.
Papa always told me every man needs a license. You can never fall. You get what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Driving job there. It's very important for a man. So you don't even have that. You know what they pull out? A benefit card.
Yeah.
They put out a
benefit. If you eligible for a benefit card.
Look, I influence some of the young brothers to get a certain class on their license.
That's right.
Or you know what I mean? Get
Yeah.
the trailer, get the truck license and all that. You know what I'm saying? Be
That's
better.
the new hustle. That CDL.
Word, get that CDL. Be better. Feel me? But yo, I'm gotta make some moves, man. Got
Right,
this.
it's good
Salute. I'm about to
talking to
shut
you.
it
Nice
down,
to
man.
see my
This just
info.
part one, y'all. We gonna shut it down. This ain't gonna be the last time y'all
Word.
see KUFI in the building. Anything y'all
Yeah.
want to tell them before I shut it down, y'all? I appreciate everybody. Another great show, man. FTC,
Yo.
Vice Plug, Diva Valley, everybody. Empress Cat, come on, man. Half. Everybody know the vibes. Peso Honcho, Danny Lux. I appreciate you. Talk.
Dealing with some things, dealing with the youth. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna send you
Yeah.
something. I'm gonna send you the email and all that so you can see what I'm doing. It
That's
ain't
right.
hard.
Right.
Some dudes be like, "Oh, them niggas ain't gonna listen." Nah, guess what? It's so good if they not gonna listen. If I can get
Hey,
2, 3 of them,
hey, listen, before we tap out, I'm gonna give you a quick one, right?
yeah.
Quick one. Just a quick, it ain't gonna take that long, but I did a little time in jail. I had aspirations of being a rapper too. So I came home. I'm doing my 1-2. I went to Miami with my friends, right? And before I went to Miami, I met this guy and he was recording music and he said he had this group called The Law and all this shit and all this. And he's putting out a mixtape. So I went in there and I gathered a bunch of my friends. When I tell you niggas that I knew, I was calling niggas like Smooth the Hustler and Trigger, Smith and West, and a couple of other dudes, even Dice. Right, Dice?
That's a fact.
Then I come up to your crib and you gave me a fucking CD, bro.
That's a fact.
All right. Now I'm shaking and moving. I go to Miami, and the dude that put the mixtape together, he pretty much disrespected me in the beginning of the mixtape, stole a lot of my music, so I had to beat him up on purpose. I had to really fuck him up. All right, hand-to-hand combat, and you know, the guys that owned the studio on Fulton and Howard called Labwork said, "Yo, cool, man. You might as well come here and run the show." But then it came to a point where I found out I'm not that good of a rapper because a lot of my friends are better than me. So you know what I did? I'd rather be the Mac in the back instead of the chump in the front.
That's right.
So I put all my friends with zero budget because I had a crack budget. I had a whole crack budget. All right. So I'm making my mixtapes. I'm buying my covers. I'm paying for and I'm bringing niggas in. The nigga I ain't charging nobody, and I move 2,500 CDs. That's what I moved from Beat Street on the low. Got there in that little shit in Coliseum. I had my shit up there in fucking Harlem Music Hut with Phil and all them niggas.
Yeah,
I had my shit on Canal Street with D. Okay, I had my shit everywhere, bro. And I put out another mixtape.
Copy of that CD myself.
Yo,
Fact.
listen, I put out another mixtape. And I always love music because music is a form of meditation.
That's
But I
right.
ain't got time to invest my money in no rapper, right? Because everybody rap, we got to find another way to influence our youth or the people that like good music or whatever. Because I don't even listen to niggas I don't even listen to nothing new. I
Me
listen to
neither.
old music. I listen to dudes that's underground. I listen to music, but sometimes that's all these young boys do is know how to rap, bro.
That's right.
And every rapper that rap ain't a rapper that got killed. So we got to change that whole narrative to my young rapper named Little Whoever got killed in Florida. He's just a dude that made a rhyme, bro.
Man, you might as well
That
be
made a quick song. That made a quick song, made a quick rhyme, and something happened. So once OGs like us step up to the mic, not saying we have to rap, but if we let them know, yo, bro, this is what we got to do, and yo, I like what you're doing. If this is what we into, you create the narrative if you want to invest in these young boys, because that's all they do is rap.
facts. But
That's
guess
right.
what?
Yo, my daughter is 22 years old, and she got like maybe about 8 different 16s. She said, "Daddy, I ain't got time for the studio because they ain't paying the bills."
That's right.
But she
Look
got
at
about 8 16s, and I can bet. I can bet. But I wouldn't never tell my kids, don't be a rapper, but she knows what's really paying the bills, so she gets up and work. My daughter's a nurse. So you ask me, let that career fall on you. Whatever God has for you, God has for you. I'm going to be fresh to death, bro. I'm going to be fresh to death. I'm going to be fresh to death because I've been doing it because it helps my depression.
Facts.
Guess what?
I'm going to clean up nice. I'm going to get right and you know, set the precedence. That's all, bro. Don't be out here slipping, man.
Inshallah, we are here, man. You get
Please and thank you. And put a belt on. Put a good belt on, you old niggas. Put a belt on.
That's a fact.
We here.
That's right.
And put a belt on and have clean socks. Know what I mean? If you wearing Gucci shoes, you should have the Gucci socks. Don't wear Gucci shoes with tube socks on the store.
Yo, you see how they look? Yo, you see how they look? Yo, you heard what you just said, yo? So little homie had on.
Yo, I love y'all all. We shut this shit down. I appreciate y'all.
Word.
Yo, great grandson, tell him where to find you at, man.
Yo, you can check me out, man, on YouTube, man. We Rebuilding We. You can find me on TikTok, the same thing. We.
Tap in.
We.
Magnificent Mecca, tell them where they can snatch you up at, man.
Y'all can find me on Magnificent Mecca, aka Boss Victim, the Big Dice Show, El Compa, Empress Cat. And I just want y'all to know one thing. Everybody ain't an OG.
That's a fact.
Right.
In the words of everybody, y'all already know I love y'all. Let's go.
All right, please go.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything that exists has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?
Oh yeah, to everybody in the building, y'all. If y'all ain't hit that button on that like button on the way in, hit that like button on the way out. Set your bell notification because I'm about to start doing the morning show. First thing in the morning. I don't know if it's going to be 8:30 or 9 o'clock, but fuck it. I'm going to be up in the morning with y'all on the way to work, and I'm still going to do the lunchtime, and I'm still going to do the 10-10 wins, man. In the words of myself, another day alive, another day free, y'all. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Salute. Cinnamon Tea, I see you in the building. I see you.